Hi,
Are
we're
we-
here. There we go. I always
Look at that.
it's always backwards
unmuted?
on this side. I don't know why. I always put
Early.
second.
We're
Are we
early.
muted?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
we
actually
are.
on
We are.
time for once. It's insane.
Yeah, basically.
Well,
Don't
Thomas,
get used to it.
we might have to kill like 15 minutes because the viewers aren't in yet. They're so used
Hey,
to us
we
Viewers,
starting.
that's
got a good like
optimistic.
3
An
minutes in
S.
here.
Viewers. Come
Viewer.
on.
Hey,
Viewer is in one viewer.
we get some viewers.
We see you, Elyssia. Big appreciate over here.
Yep.
We appreciate
one-
you so much that we murdered off your favorite character.
Yep. He got murdercated.
Wah, wah.
It'd be like that.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to
Oh,
the
man.
Elyssia stream
How's
on
it going?
the Renakai 5 channel. We're
Hello.
happy to have you.
48. Jeez.
Episode 48. We're almost to 50.
Oh,
I don't know. It's
That
almost over the
means-
hill.
With how things are going, the 18th, because we're not playing next week as a reminder, because we're celebrating something next week, Monday. The 11th and the 18th are going to be our next two sessions then, with the 18th being the big 5-0.
Yeah.
Sick.
We're coming for you, longest running Dungeons and Dragons campaign, which is like 40 years.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, that dude. Yeah, those dudes
Yeah.
that played for like 42 years or something. That's crazy.
They've
got
played
this,
like
guys.
first edition this entire time.
Oh,
that's
God.
Got it.
insane.
Gotta give them credit though. It was funny in like
weekly
2020.
though. They played like once every couple of months, I think, at a point.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
wasn't like they were like super consistent. Sorry. go
Yeah.
ahead.
It was interesting because they had like an article in the news, like on like CNN or something back in 2020 about like this game because COVID and stuff. People were playing more Dungeons and Dragons. It kind of hit more of the limelight in 2020, and I was like, this is so weird seeing like a news source run an article about a Dungeons and Dragons game.
I love the guy who runs it. His daughter, he had to warn her because her boyfriend at the time was going to join the campaign, and he was like, people who come to my table once they join, like, they're going to be here, so I'm not going to kick him out. So just recognize if you break up, you're going to see him, because she was like also part of the campaign, and so she had to, and they ended up breaking up at some point. So I was
Well,
like,
hopefully
that's
it was amicably, so it wasn't awkward.
yeah.
That's too funny.
That's funny.
That's serious, you know. D&D
That is a serious
before
dungeon master, because I would have been like, sorry, dude, you can't play with us anymore.
you gotta have a session 0 with your daughter about
Yeah.
Look,
Just to
I-
let you know,
if
your
anything
boyfriend
happens-
is more important as a person than he is than you are in terms of relationships. So it's all about that game, baby.
yeah.
If he's gonna join, he's here for the long haul. I hope you're here
Yep.
for the long haul with him.
As all of our audience members, I hope you're all here for the long haul because we're going for another 82 episodes. I've already
Heck
mapped it
yeah.
out.
6
Well,
seasons in a
dang.
movie.
That's a good
6
like
seasons in a movie.
block.
We're gonna be longer than
Yeah,
the
one of these days you're gonna get the 9-hour stream on a Saturday. That's the movie, and it's just gonna be a marathon stream of just 9 hours of me. Listen
Yes.
to me, you love it.
Just a monologue, just an epilogue of the whole story.
Everything.
Monologuing
9
your
hours.
entire campaign in 9 hours.
I will say I could see in the final like a couple episodes like either starting early or just being like, yo everyone, we're going late because it's like the last session and there's all this shit to wrap up. But that's not for a while. Not for a very long while, probably.
What
So
if I used my skip card?
oof.
big
Well,
oop. Feels
Welcome
bad.
to the final session of the D&D Elyssia stream.
Man, I can't
Let
believe
me
we're already level
recap.
12. That's crazy.
Oh, you guys are like level 18 at this point.
Oh dang! Wow.
So
I must have
let's
missed a couple
recap.
level ups.
Let's recap the entire. Let's see, we were right before the battle with the Duke, so we'll start there and we'll just recap everything up to this final epilogue point and go from there. No, but in all truth here, let's go ahead and do our recap and we'll get
Yeah.
down with this fun dance battle that you guys are about to have because
I'm gonna just
last
leave
week
this at level
you
20.
continued to explore the Duke mansion, Duke Seymour Ellington's mansion in Grutters, after he got into a huge fight with his daughter Mila about her relationship with the human farmer Boris. And you guys wandered around the mansion a little bit. You fought a bunch of stone statues of the Bee Gees, which Sentinel managed to kill one of each member of the Bee Gees, so he has a
The BG
full
cycle.
Bee
There's
Gees.
a full
but-
BGs.
Ruma was unable to kill all 3 because he just couldn't land that final hit, and so he missed it by that much. Which also fantastic thumbnail last week, Brendan.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
It's
Top notch.
fantastic.
I had a lot of fun
So
making the
the-
stone BGs. That was fun.
The party continued along their way. Arthur discovered some skeletons in the bed that very quickly told him to get out. You discovered some undead soldiers in a dining room waiting to be served dinner. You discovered a very ornery and angry gorilla in the kitchen who was the head chef and was berating and yelling at a poor elf girl assistant. You discovered a hobbling by the name of Cheese Sandwich, who is the brother of Skippy, your grilled cheese master back at the inn, who is taking care of the Duke's pet, a baby Tarrasque by the name of Kevin James.
Yeah.
And so you guys convinced Cheese Sandwich that his brother is in high water to go visit him, so he left. And he just left his baby Tarrasque in the room to just terrorize whatever it wanted to. You used torches as
Yes.
like sticks to make it go run after them, so you could get through the room without having to deal with it. You fought some carpets in a long hallway. You checked out a pool with some zombie pool boys. But you didn't really do anything with the zombie pool boys. You just kind of were like, zombies were out.
Yeah.
You talked to Cosmos, the butler of the Duke in the Duke's quarters, and he kind of gave you the rundown of what you needed to do to get into the Duke's basement. And he also gave you the code phrase to use on the magic circle. How deep is your love?
Don't mind.
And that would open it up. Arthur discovered a water elemental in the toilet of the Duke's
Yup.
bathroom that you fought and defeated.
Charlie.
Charlie the water elemental. And
Don't mind the pop-ups.
Ruma became marked by a picture of the Duke, but you don't know why.
Oh,
You guys did manage to locate the magic circle on the other side of the mansion, where Ruma so lovingly spoke the phrase and opened the door on the second floor that led to the 4 trials. And only upon completing the 4 trials would you guys be able to access the basement. The first of the trial was an incredibly long hallway that seemed to have no end. But I believe it was Darby?
No.
You looked at the ceiling?
Uh,
Arthur?
Arthur did.
Yeah, I think Arthur
Arthur
saw
did.
it on the ceiling, and then Sentinel
And then
used his magic
And-
sight.
And Sentinel used your magic detection to sense it and go along the correct path to obtain the first key. The second room was a bunch of body part shaped platforms, which Sentinel once again
Very useful.
or,
All of these rooms.
Sentinel, deduced the body parts for the bone song that you guys had gotten at the start. And so Sentinel and Ruma
Yep.
jumped across all the different platforms to activate the code, get the next key. Room after that was the blood room, which was just a room covered in like this visceral blood. You fought some weird enemies there. Upon defeating them, you got the key. And then finally, there was the trivia room, which was a puzzle even to get to. And Ruma found a treasure chest at the opposite end of the hallway that he smited the crap out of. And it turned out it was a mimic, but not a mean mimic, the mimic who was going to give your questions. And he was very upset that you smacked him across the face with your hammer.
Nat
might not
20
kill
him
him.
too. It was insane.
Yeah, it was a
He had
nat
no
20
right
hit.
hitting that hard.
Yeah.
And so he berated you for a little bit. And you guys also didn't have all of the clues to his puzzle, so you had to go out and find those. Which I believe it was Darby was very quick to be like, "Yo, we never checked out the desk in the Duke's office." So you guys ran over there. There was like 12 entries. You managed to get the final 2 clues and gave them to him. Mimic spit out a key. And then you guys had all 4 keys. You opened the door. There's a big statue of the Duke riding a horse. You touched it. You said his name. Took you to the basement. Upon entering from the foyer hall into the main room of the basement, you see the Duke has turned it into a disco parlor, complete with this completely hideous, obnoxious disco floor. And he informed you that he was pleased to see that you had made it, but it was time to do battle. But down here, we don't do battle with swords. We do battle with dance. And that is where we are going to start
Dance.
today's session.
Woo.
Let's go.
No,
I should roll
the
my
Duke has
dice.
informed you that the music's starting to play too in the dance hall here. So, the Duke has informed you that this is not a battle of swords. This is a battle of dance. Boris and Mila are with you at this point. They're kind of just standing there, kind of
music.
just in shock and awe. Yeah, I had to turn it down a little bit.
Yeah,
And,
turn that down
No.
right then.
They're just kind of like, Mila just looks at her dad and goes, "What are you talking about? What? Do you not feel the beat right now? Do you not get the rhythm flowing through thy body? Come on! This is what we do down here. We fucking get down with it." How the rest of you feel about it?
Oh boy.
Perplexed, really, kind
Yeah,
of
like,
trying to
really-
figure out what's supposed to happen here
Like, is this really
and
what
how
we're
we got to
doing?
this point.
Like, we're really about to just dance it out with him. Is that really the only way we're gonna resolve this? We can't just talk it out or anything?
Yep. Sentinel's gonna turn around towards the party and be like, Darby, come dance with me.
Yeah, Darby, go dance with him.
I'm okay. Ruma, how about you? You're more his size.
I want to so badly just vibe out in character, but that's not what Rufus would do. He's just gonna stand there stone cold.
What are you all, a bunch of pussies? You come down here and you dance with me.
God.
Yeah, guys, come dance.
We're really-
Arthur will step forward arrhythmically, but he will step forward onto the dance floor.
To both of you, you take your weapons and you set them to the side. There's no violence on this dance floor. There is only defunk.
Mine's
Arthur's
kind
gonna
of
step back
attached.
off the dance floor. He will begin taking off both of his scimitars, his pistols, his daggers, all 7 of them.
Gee, he has a mini arsenal. Just
Yeah, he's just gonna do it slowly. He's gonna unarm, like he's not gonna unarm quickly. It's just gonna be like
one item at a time on the
One
ground.
at a time.
No,
first.
incredibly random thought. Has anyone seen the movie Sahara? The one scene they have like all the main characters at like gunpoint, and the guy starts like taking all of his weapons off. He's got like 5 machine guns. He has all these handguns, like knives. He's just dropping them. It's kind of a dumb movie, but I saw it when I was like 12.
Terrible movie, but yes, that is a funny scene. But yes, they're giving much that energy. After after my weapons have been piled high, I will walk back out on the dance floor, wondering what the hell we're gonna do.
I guess Ruma will drop his hammer and slowly walk on the dance floor, staring at the Duke.
Well,
Dr. Watts just he sets his dagger down. He's just like, what is the place I'm in right now? And he steps onto the dance floor.
I guess I will drop my 1 dagger, my staff of striking, and I technically have darts on me as well. I'll just set those down. And I guess I will take the step forward. Confused as to why I'm even entertaining this.
Mila and Boris, who are both just going to be represented by the Mila pawn, also step onto the dance floor. And Boris is still like in his suit you guys made him from the other night from the Funky Bunch batch. And he's like starting to get into it. And Mila's just like, she's probably giving similar like Darby level vibes right now. Just like,
Why are we even?
okay,
Yeah.
here we go.
Like, we could just talk. You know, we don't have to do that. All right.
The Duke stretches his arms. Oh, I'm about to eat everyone's ass on this dance floor right now.
Oh,
I
no.
need- I need initiative from everyone.
Mine is already entered.
Look at you go.
I preemptively entered it. 'Cause
Arthur's
I don't wanna
really
fight with
feeling the
people.
beat here. 27, baby.
Ooh, 27, baby.
He's feeling the beat. You rolled a nat 20 on that initiative roll. And you'll just see Arthur standing perfectly still, but you'll see his tail, like behind him, like moving
like wagging with the
like,
beat.
Oh,
subconsciously.
I have to do Dr. Watts too.
Yes, Dr. Watts.
No, you didn't do
Dr.
very well,
Jamie.
but- All right, everyone is in there. Arthur, you are starting us off as
All right.
the music slows down a little bit.
Okay. So
Okay.
I guess from an above table perspective, what am I attempting to do here?
We are in a dance battle right now, which means you are. This is a good question. You have all of your normal attacks, including ranged attacks. So even though you've dropped off your weapons, they're just no longer doing traditional damage anymore. Which means that if you ever drop to 0 hit points, you are never unconscious. You are not dead. You have no risk of dying in this battle.
Okay.
And you must flavor what you are doing as dancing.
All right. Okay. Arthur's gonna do what he knows best in a situation like this. When he's at range, he's gonna take a couple of rhythmic steps this way, and he is going to basically reach into his holster and pull out finger guns and finger gun at the Duke for a
All right.
pistol shot.
Oh, that's great.
That is only gonna be a 12 to hit.
Let me pull up the Duke's. Oh, I lost my. That's dumb. I lost my things. Lame. I had all my monsters up for this fight and they went away.
An interesting remix of I'm a Butterfly.
Is that what this is?
Yes. I can hear it from the lyrics. I know that rhythm too well.
For anyone who's also interested in not listening to this music, if you really want, you go on YouTube and put on a Bee Gees playlist, because that is what I actually would play here if there wasn't copyright restrictions on that. So, all right. So you said you rolled. I'm sorry. What'd you roll, Arthur?
The 12.
That you do your finger guns at the Duke, as he's kind of like. He's getting his vibe on, and they just don't seem to affect him at all. He's in the zone. He's in the funk right now. What else would you like to do?
All right, Arthur's gonna go. So that was 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna go and then let's do 15 more. So 5, 10, 15. He's gonna kind of like size up this, I'm assuming, zombie dancer.
Yes.
Okay.
The
Oh,
zombies-
background dancer.
Yes, the zombies are background dancers in 70s leisure suits that are powder blue and electric orange.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
And
Powder blue and
he's-
electric or oh god.
He doesn't have. I can't shoot another. I can't shoot again because I don't have the feats. That's all the attacks, everything I can do. That was my movement. Oh, I guess my bonus action could be dash. So Arthur's actually, you know what? Arthur's gonna boogie this way. 5.
You're gonna get an opportunity of boogie there.
Oh, sorry. 5, 10,
Opportunity of
15, 20.
Would you like to take
What
your
we were
opportunity of
talking about.
dance?
An opportunity of boogie.
He's gonna kind of like
Oh.
do the whole like around the dance floor to get on the other side of the Duke. That'll be my turn.
All right. The Duke is going to go. And the Duke kind of looks back and sees you kind of shimmied your way over there, Arthur. And he's just, once again, flex. And he begins to just full on, puts his fingers in his belt and starts swaggering on over to Ruma, where he is going to make 2
Wait.
flash dance attacks upon you.
Real quick, Ethan, can I flavor that?
Yes.
All right, Ruma's gonna crack his knuckles, and Darby, you're gonna pick up on just this huge, deep sigh, and he just goes, and he pulls out the invisible fishing rod and casts it on the Duke and starts reeling him in.
Oh, okay, so if you do that, the Duke allows himself
Darby's
to be
just-
hooked, and he acts like he's struggling as he walks in like this.
What are we doing
And he's
here?
going to he's gonna strike 2 poses and attack you twice.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous.
Oh, that's a terrible roll. That is a 11
That will
Oh,
not hit.
that's super misses on him.
and 26.
That'll hit.
All right, that is going to be 12 points of boogie damage.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Good thing I have resistance to boogie damage.
He's actually
All right.
immune to boogie damage.
Let me see if the Duke can do anything else here. I don't believe he cannot. So, Ruma.
Damn.
All right, so Ruma, after his fishing pole technique, is going to sidestep 1 time in a 360 spin motion, stop, and just pelvic thrust.
Is this
Lot
is
of
this a
gusto.
smiting pelvic thrust?
Right now, it's a normal pelvic thrust.
But there
Yes,
might be
never
some
resist
divine
smite
smite
afterwards.
coming in after.
There might be some My Hero Academia pelvic laser beams in a
Oh,
second.
there you go. Someone's been watching My Hero.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Oh, boy.
Does a 25 hit?
That hits.
Ooh,
All right.
Whoa.
pelvic thrust from Destiny.
Do you have a magical weapon there, Room? I do not believe so.
I do not.
He is resistant to your damage then.
Okay, so he can still take half damage then.
Yes, just like
Wow.
half the blood.
He
drain.
will take
Or the boogie.
3 damage. I probably should have hunter marked, but that's okay.
It's
Three
already, that was
damage.
already halved. That was already halved.
Yeah, that was already half.
Yep.
Just a-
I figured.
And then Ruma, not convinced he's pelvic thrusting good enough, is going to do a full like 360 wind up. Bam! Another pelvic thrust.
That's that 3. Bring it around town, SpongeBob style.
That's
Oh,
Bring
right.
it around
Ooh.
town.
15 to hit on that one.
That will miss.
Unfortunately.
Very, very upset about this. And that'll do it for Ruma.
That no.
Yes. All right. We are going to go 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah, 30, 35. All right. So we'll go over there, and Sentinel will moonwalk his way over to the zombie, and then just
Your
Really
chicken wing,
classic
you're gonna
just
kind of
go, yeah,
bring it
just-
Is the
Yep.
Chicken dance.
I was
Come
gonna say,
on.
if Sentinel doesn't
You gotta
chicken
wait
dance,
for the
at
chicken
least
dance.
one.
You cannot start with the,
The chicken
finale.
dance is like that's the big move for Sentinel to do. Right?
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
big
All right,
hit.
no. Go ahead.
Alright.
He's got to wait for that one.
I'm surprised you're not. I'm surprised you're not raging, flavoring the rage right now.
Yeah. Okay, we'll
Do
get.
you want to raise?
Yeah, I
I would
will.
like to
You
rage.
probably should.
I would. And
To joy.
yeah,
It's not. It's that boogie fever, you know.
yeah.
Got the night fever now. He's
Yeah.
night fevering.
He's
We'll
not
see what
raging, he's night
happens.
fevering.
Oh yes, this is perfect. Okay. After seeing what Ruma did, he thinks that's a great idea, and he just feels the boogie magic, and he does. He tries the same thing. He crosses his legs, like his feet, and then use them to spin himself around in pelvic thrust, and from that shoots out boogie magic, and they have to take a Constitution saving throw.
The zomboy in front of you.
Yep.
That I rolled a 3. I'm guaranteed. Yeah, that's a 6.
They are blinded and take
By the light.
He
5.
is blinded by the light.
Yes.
Some would say revved up like a deuce. Maybe another runner
I'm
in
sorry.
the
What
night.
else did he have to do? He was blinded and what?
He has
And
some-
takes 5 lightning damage.
Oh,
but
he takes 5 lightning damage.
Not bad.
boogie damage.
Boogie. Boogie
Okay.
damage.
And then I will actually
Electric
Go.
slide damage.
yes.
Electric slide.
So they're 22 to hit.
Yup.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is now he's getting into it, and that is 14.
14 damage.
Yep.
You doing your little disco move there, Sentinel. You are taking it out of the zombie. You are out dancing him right now, and he doesn't know what to do with himself.
Heck yeah.
Blind.
Anything else for you, Sentinel?
That's it.
You only have 1 attack.
Oh,
You should've-
yeah. Yeah, I have another.
I was gonna say we're level
This
7.
guy was just
You
like, I'm
definitely have
surprised
multi
you're not
attack.
raging. Are you gonna take your second attack?
Yeah.
I'm just so enthralled by the booginess that I don't know what to
Getting
do
what your
yet.
abilities are. It's okay.
Yeah.
Nick is trying to process what D&D game he's in right now.
Yes.
Honestly, the whiplash, I don't blame you.
Sentinel is going to turn and do a very seductive bend and snap,
All right,
And-
bend and snap.
and
Yes.
it hits for a nat 20.
Oh my
All
god.
right.
Oh.
Sentinel's killing it on the floor. I should probably say
And Oh yeah. Well, the other one is like the opposite. I got a 12 and a 2. So that is 14 plus 5, 19 plus 2, 21 damage.
21, and because you critted, I don't have to make the save to see if he doesn't go down.
Oh, true.
The zombie backup dancer in the electric orange suit just topples to the ground. His energy is exhausted. You've outdanced him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice, Sentinel.
Good job.
That
Background
is
dancing
it.
zombie
No, that
number
is it.
1 on the count.
Well, normally it would be Darby's turn, but the Duke Ellington is going to take his Bee Gees action and to go
No.
again.
No.
Of
And he's
course.
going to attack Ruma with another swift pelvic thrust. Your pelvises are thrusting together at this point.
This
no.
lets me double
Just
check
back
that.
and
It
forth.
is, and it's going to be a 28,
That'll hit.
Yep.
and that'll be 11 points of boogie damage.
Ouch.
Ruma's getting boogied on.
I am.
Darby,
Alright. Well, Darby is very confused as to why we're enabling this, but alright, fine, whatever. He'll do a big 360 twirl and huck out the shadow card. And he will call the bouncer right next to that little boy. Can I actually just drag him right on? Yeah, I can! Let's go.
Good.
And the bouncer being like a powder suit too. Like
Oh
a
yeah,
full
well,
suit.
the bouncer normally has the sequence red vest on, but this time he's wearing a full bright red, just tuxedo
Does it
with,
still look like
with the bow
Darien?
tie. It still has D-Kips written on the back and a D-Kips
Yes.
buckle belt.
That's awesome.
So that is my main action. Let me make
Does
sure.
he
I
start
mark this.
grooving?
Oh, he immediately he's tapping his foot. He's not like he's got arms crossed, just kind of tapping the foot and bobbing
Yeah.
the head.
The cool man, yeah.
Yeah, he's the cool guy here. He's the bouncer of the venue, you know? He's not here to boogie so much as he is here to get the rowdy ones out. And then I will moonwalk 20 feet to the corner. And I will tell the bouncer that it's time to get this party started.
I'm assuming he's attacking our electric or our powder blue zombie down
He
here.
will start swinging with his wonderful grooves. He'll also be doing the number. Just kind of come in and start doing some finger pointing. Maybe a lawnmower in there, or not a lawnmower, a sprinkler in there
There you go.
for the second swing.
Classics.
Yeah.
Classics.
What is my multi-attack? We are in despair form as well. First swing. That's a nat 20.
That's a nat 20.
Where is my D12? So, I need to remember what all these numbers are. Okay. Plus 7 is 15 cold damage for the first, or 15 cold shoulder damage to the
15
zombie.
cold shoulder damage. All right.
And then for the second swing, the sprinkler attack is, God, what is my bonus? I have to like keep track of so many different things with this guy. Plus 8 on 14 is 22 to hit, which will be another 5 plus 7 is 12 more cold shoulder damage to this boogie
All right.
zombie.
I will save to see if the zombie falls or not. So you did what? 12 damage. You said.
12
to him?
cold, yeah.
Ooh, he's gonna have a tough time saving here if he even can.
Hopefully he doesn't.
As your bouncer not only gave him the cold shoulder, but the sprinkler, the zombie in the electric powder blue shirt goes down. He's unable to dance
Hey.
anymore.
Yeah.
And this guy's got how much movement? He's got 40, right? Yeah, he gets 40 feet of movement. Jeez, he's so fast. And then the bouncer will just, in time with the music, start just kind of bobbing the shoulders side to side as he walks over to this other zombie.
The Duke is going to take his next Bee Gees action. You can be like, I see
yeah,
that
that's
you
okay.
have the funk. Perhaps I underestimated you by not bringing enough backup dancers, but that is okay, because I'm going to use my next move to shimmy myself into a slide. And he is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I need you to give me an opportunity of funk.
Opportunity of funk.
him with that.
And the neon words just like across the sky when it says the opportunity of funk.
A 27 funk
That
ability.
hits. That'll hit at the opportunity of funk.
Let's go. And that'll do 10 bludgeoning damage or 5 at half.
You'll take 5 damage.
But as a super opportunistic funk master, because I hit my opportunity of attack, I'm going to move half of my movement.
All right.
Ooh,
What's this shenanigans?
I believe this is a feat.
Relentless Avenger. It's part of the
Oh, but that's good.
Oathbreaker Paladin.
Oh, you're Oathbreaker. Interesting.
Or not Oath. Am I Oathbreaker?
Vengeance? I don't know what you are.
Your
I
vengeance.
don't know. I'm Vengeance.
I assume you're Vengeance, just based on your ability.
Vengeance.
But it could be Oathbreaker. I don't know what Oathbreaker gets for their spells.
And then the Duke is going to take his. Oh no, it's Dr. Watts' turn.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
He just took a
Doctor-
legendary action. Or a
So
bonus
Dr.
Another
action.
Watts is
PG
like-
section.
He's gonna take 2 in a
Dr.
row.
Watts is literally just standing there, not dancing, and he just looks over at you, Ruma, and he just goes, "There, buddy. That's all you're getting from me." And he's gonna use one of his healer's kits on you.
Thanks.
Understandable.
So that is going to be. What is your What is it? Your
Yes,
What's your
you
hit number
are a
of hit
Vengeance
dice?
Paladin.
My number of hit dice?
Yes.
I believe
7?
you're a D. Oh yeah, the number. Yeah, it should be 7 because we have. Because I believe the healer's kit's maximum hit dice.
You
right?
got 15 of your HP back there.
Ooh,
Nice.
good deal.
We take those.
And then he is going to disengage with his bonus action. Go 5, 10, 15, 20, and go right there. Now the Duke is going to take his final Bee Gees action and attack Darby.
No, not Darby.
No, I don't have
Ooh.
advantage on my con checks anymore. Well, in the first place.
19.
That will hit.
Is our
12 points of boogie damage.
is our funk class the same as our armor class?
Yes, it's your funk class.
How much was it
is the
again? It was
same as
12?
12.
Okay.
Also, because I forgot to do this on Roomba because I'm stupid. I need a Actually, no, you don't take any damage. He just
Oh.
grabs onto you and begins swaying with you lovingly.
Okay. So I'm assuming that means I'm grappled.
Yes.
Okay.
So you take
I
no
looked at
damage.
that.
You can
Yep.
get your.
And I don't need to do a con check. Cool. And I didn't take damage. Let me double check on rebuke. Nope. We're good.
All right, the zombie in the electric orange leisure suit's gonna go. He's gonna go up 2 and he's gonna start doing the worm in front of Sentinel.
Good lord.
That is a natural 20.
Ooh, he's great at the worm.
Yeah.
He's
Good thing
very good.
Sentinel's
At the worm.
enraged at least.
Yeah, Sentinel, that is going to be 6 or 3 points of boogie damage to you.
Yeah, that Saturday night fever keeping you going real good.
Arthur, you're next.
All right. So seeing that Darby is kind of in a loving embrace with the Duke, which I to know that that's not something he's a fan of,
Nope.
Arthur is going to kind of step back on his heels, grab his hat, and toss it at the Duke, and then he's going to chase after it for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 bonus action dash, and he is going to land in his hat, which was traveling unusually slow, and then land in a splits in front of the Duke.
And punch him in the nuts.
Hit him with the Johnny Cage.
All right, give me that attack, Arthur.
So 20, baby!
That'll hit.
Oh god, the sneak
All
attack
right,
dice.
Scimitar time.
This is about to
boys
be
and girls.
This is
disgusting.
gonna be so much damage.
Got 2 of those and 4, 6. Okay, so we got 8 of these. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Sorry, I gotta get on my dice. All right, that is 5, 10, 15, 18, 21, 22, 26, 27, 28, 28 plus 5 is 33. So not that great. Could have been much better, but
you
33.
will take 33 damage.
That's
Yeah.
still a lot of
Boogie damage.
Yeah, 33
Boogie damage.
rolled like 4 ones.
Ugh.
Unfortunately,
It
Unfortunately.
happens.
It happens. That was action, bonus action, and movement.
Yep.
So I landed inside my hat and did a splits right in front of him.
All right. It becomes the Duke's turn. You can kind of see the Duke stretch his limbs out and kind of strike another pose as he seems to be reinvigorated.
Hmm.
And
Yes.
now, Darby, he is going to take you, lean you back, and attempt to flip you in the air and catch you.
Oh god, I am not agile enough.
He
for
drops you for damage.
This. Yeah.
All right. Let's. That's a natural 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
He
That
drops
is
you right
going-
on your head.
All right, so first, you take, oh my god, 18 points of piercing damage, or passionate boogie damage,
Okay.
Oh no.
and you are going to take 6 d6 of boogie damage, because I can't think of anything for necrotic damage.
That is fine. I am going to need to pull up the calculator so I can keep track of how much I need or what I need to roll for the con save, which will probably just
That
outright
is
fail.
22 points of nice boogie damage.
You out?
I am not down,
Oh.
but the bouncer is almost guaranteed to drop here. Before I do that, I'm going to use my reaction, and as he catches me and lands me back on the ground, I'm just gonna push him off,
Okay.
and he will take 3 psychic damage and be pushed 10 feet away from me.
All right. He can take psychic damage, and you said 10 feet?
Yes, 10 feet.
Do I get an
10 feet.
opportunity to attack on him or no?
It's
No.
some
Opportunity of
boogies.
boogie.
Oh, opportunity of boogie.
Opportunity of boogie. I actually, that's
You-
a good question
for
on that.
forced
really.
movement, no.
Unwilling movement.
Yes,
No,
you
okay.
have to willingly make the movement yourself.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Me pushing him does not provide opportunity attacks.
Well, the Duke still has
Um,
one more move, so he's
And
gonna go. And
bouncer super drops.
all right, bouncer is gone, and he's
I
gonna
rolled a
make his
7.
next attack against you, Arthur,
I needed a 20.
Technically,
or his next dance move, in which he comes up and he does the splits in front of you too. He's splitting, so you're both splitting. He does 20 non-natural,
oh, that hits. Yeah, for sure.
and he will just go ahead and do damage to you for 12 points of boogie damage.
All right, I will then spit in his face with my hellish rebuke.
You just spit at him.
Yes, that's my hellish rebuke spell.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, that's gonna be. He's gonna need to make a
Dexterity?
dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, I have it as well.
All right.
Mine's a little bit more powerful though.
Non-natural 20 again.
He definitely succeeds on that, but I
Should
do
still be
still
half?
get to take half damage.
It is fire damage.
Yes, this is fire damage as
Yep.
well. That's gonna be. Ooh, that's gonna be 19, 13 damage. But obviously halved, so that'll be what, 7?
Yep.
Yep.
That's 7 fire. So,
All right, he takes 7
spit
funk
damage.
damage. He takes 7 funk damage. And that is his turn, Ruma.
All right, Ruma is going to take a step towards the Duke and do a bonus action discount double check to make his pelvis magical.
Okay.
Oh god.
And
Magic weapon.
Yep, I'm turning his pelvis into a magic weapon. And then he will.
That's a phrase. Welcome to D&D,
then-
everybody.
He will then cat daddy twice at the Duke.
Go ahead.
And if he hits both of these, I will demonstrate the maneuver on stream. We'll see.
Yes.
All right. Here we go. First one
Right.
is 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, okay.
All right. For damage, we are doing. Do I get plus
One
one to
cat
damage?
daddy.
Yes. If I
That's
believe magic
magic
weapon makes you
now.
a +1 weapon, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Then you get +1.
So that's
damage as well.
technically an
This-
18 to hit. That'll do 12 points of boogie damage.
You will take 12 points of boogie damage.
The second cat daddy for a. Oh, that's gonna hit. 24 to
He
hit.
made
Yep,
it.
yep, that
Oh,
hits.
boy.
Technically
Or-
25,
Unless you already added the +1.
9.
For 9 boogie damage.
He takes 9 boogie damage.
All right, I'm a man of my word. This is what Ruma does. He steps up to the Duke. He does discount double check, and he goes 1-2, and he just blasts the Duke.
Blasted. He just got blasted right
Absolutely
there.
demolished.
That's right. That's so great. I love the 1-2.
The 1-2
1-2.
discount double check.
Discount double check 1-2.
Anything else for you, Ruma?
That'll do it.
All right, before Sentinel goes, the good old Duke is going to take his next. Boogie is next.
BG's action.
BG's action on Arthur to grab him. That is a natural 20 for the grab. So I'm rolling. I'm hot today.
Thankfully, that
Do
that's why
I-
he doesn't do damage though.
It's okay.
Instead of dealing damage, I could. Yeah,
Okay,
because I said
yeah.
he'll grab. You're grabbed. You are grabbed.
Okay.
Sentinel, now you may go.
All right. Sentinel is going to. He's gonna kind of wind up in his step, and then he's gonna spin and on the ground on his back. He's gonna do a little bit of breakdancing, and then in that spin, he's gonna get up on his head and swing his feet around above his head to do
Oh,
some
God.
breakdance moves, and that is a 19.
That'll hit.
Oh, nice.
And for the second one, that will
That'll
be
jive.
a 15.
15 damage. All right, he takes 15.
No,
15 to
off-
hit. for the
That's
second.
15 to hit for the second one.
Oh,
on the
also
zombie.
hits. Both hit. Both hit.
Would you call Sentinel a jive turkey?
He's a jive turkey.
Okay, for the first one, 16,
All right, and the second one.
17.
I don't believe that he can. Actually, he can. Nope. And as Sentinel does his cool spinny move, the zombie's head begins following him before it twists right off and pops off and hits the ground and he
Hey.
falls over.
All the background dancers are gone.
Sentinel.
Or backup dancers.
Sentinel is going to move over here, and then he's gonna run and then slide on his knees, and in that is doing the pelvic thrust to shoot out boogie magic.
Like how we're all just pelvic thrusting.
Yes.
What do I have to do for the
Constitution save.
7?
Oh,
And another 5 and blinded.
Ooh, Andy's blinded.
that'll be great actually.
Nice.
Because these legendary actions. I mean, these BG's
Yeah, he's-
actions.
These BG actions.
This Barry Gibb. I hit him in the Barry Gibb.
All right. Well, he's gonna go at. Are you all set, Sentinel?
Yeah, all set.
All right. He's gonna take his next one. And he's going to attempt to bite Arthur, or not bite him, but he's gonna do the dirty dancing where he tosses Arthur up in the air and then catches him.
Oh god.
But he's at disadvantage. Arthur, 19.
It does
Dang,
hit.
with disadvantage. That's crazy.
It hits.
All right. To the first, you are going to take 9 boogie damage.
Okay.
And then you are going to take 12 nice boogie damage.
I am not looking good. I am exhausted.
Yeah, I am also very exhausted.
Dr. Watts is next.
Yeah, I am next.
Just in
Dr.
time.
Watts, seeing
I
the situation.
am next.
Darby is next.
Darby is next.
I'm sorry.
The
Darby
dance
is
doctor's in.
Yes. Darby is going to. If you have played Devil May Cry, and you remember the scene when Dante gets the hat weapon and does the Michael Jackson dance, ending with the pose with the hat tilted down, pointing out, Darby is going to moonwalk over here with it and point towards Duke Seymour Ellington, and I am going to need a wisdom saving throw.
Is it a disadvantage because he's blind?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
believe so.
It's
I
just
don't
when he's
believe
Did he
attacking.
even save against it because he can't see it coming?
It's a wisdom save though. It's Jack of
Double
Chains.
checking.
It just says
Just
can't
count
see
double
and
check.
automatically fails any ability check that requires sight.
That is
So-
saving throws are not ability checks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he's okay
Those are two
there.
distinct
Alright.
things. Yeah, they'd be
Wisdom?
like wisdom save.
15.
He fails. So the Jack of Chains, or rather the finger point, will paralyze him. Let's let him paralyze him. And he can make wisdom saves on.
At the end of
The-
his turn, I believe.
Yeah, at the end of each of his turns, he can make another wisdom save to try to break the chain
All right.
or the boogie funk. And I will back up 5 more feet with another quick little moonwalk, and then just to flavor him being blinded by the light, I will do fake camera paparazzi motions to the beat.
All right.
So that he's busy posing for paparazzi while he's paralyzed.
Dr. Watts is going to go, and Dr. Watts is getting into it a little bit. He starts doing the running man in place, and Arthur, he is going to technically do a cure wounds spell on you.
I'm gonna send Nurse 30 feet.
I have 2 health left.
Oh my
And I am rolling friggin' amazing today. That is 12 points of healing to you.
Yes, I feel reinvigorated
Oh, yeah.
by the running man.
Concentration again.
And he'll just move over here. And Arthur, you're next.
All right. Well, since the Duke is paralyzed and blinded, Arthur's going to take this opportunity to do the whole motion and then tap him on the side of the face with a strike there. It
Okay.
says advantage, right?
Yes.
Yep.
You have advantage
All
on that.
right. That's good because that's a natural 1. And then that is a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. And since he's paralyzed, is that automatic crit?
Double check.
Yep, I'm double checking.
Think so?
I think it might be.
I believe it's an automatic crit when you hit down.
Paralyzed.
Paralyzed creature is
Yep,
incapacitated.
critical is hit 5 feet is critical. Yep.
Attack rolls have
Alright,
advantage, and any
sweet.
attack that hits is a crit if you are within 5
Nice.
feet. So no range attack crits for free. You have to be within 5 feet.
Correct.
But yes.
All right, so that is 6, 12, 17, 21, 22,
And I will put the Duke on the count as out boogied the Duke.
35 damage.
35?
Yes.
All right, what else for you, Arthur?
I'm going to, after I tap him on the face, I'm going to send it back and tap him again.
All right.
13. And that one is, all right, so 13. 13 plus 8 is, it's going to be over 20, so that's going to hit.
Yep. Yep, and that'll also be a crit, so you'll
Yep.
get 2 dice
Yep.
there.
Nice.
Double dice.
Is your weapon magical?
Oh. Nope.
So
Just
technically,
scimitars.
okay, so technically all of your crits should have been doing half damage then.
Right, so just take half of what I rolled then.
Yep.
So whatever I gave you, I said 30,
Three.
what, 33? So half
Yeah.
of 33,
15,
so
17.
16. And then this one's 9, so 5.
Okay. All right, so you tap him again, and the Duke's like, ugh. Anything else for you, Arthur?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm gonna kind of move past, I'm gonna shimmy past Aruma 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 over here.
All right.
That's
The
it.
Duke
That's my
will-
turn.
The Duke will go, and even though he is paralyzed by the chains, he will be reinvigorated by the music, and he is going to attempt to break out with another wisdom save, which is going to be a... Yes,
I did hit him with fire damage technically, so does he still get reinvigorated?
He does.
early?
Damage.
Okay.
he does.
Funk damage.
19 this time.
That will break. But it is the end of his turn.
That is his turn, though, so we will jump right down to Ruma.
All right. So Ruma is going to.
He does the brush it off,
Darby is no longer
The
taking
chains just
pictures.
drop. Did how long is he blinded for, Nick? Does he get to try and break out of that or no?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
It is. You can use
I should say that.
until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
It'll be unblinded next when
Yeah.
you come up.
On
here.
Sentinels,
There it is.
actually.
Okay. I had to figure out how to use Channel Divinity. I got it though.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh yeah. he do be that type of creature, huh?
So Ruma, seeing that the Duke didn't return Arthur's wave, is going to pick up the wave from the Duke's slow motion, and he's gonna bonus action Channel Divinity. What's the one called? Vow of Enmity.
Oh
He's
yeah.
gonna send it back to the Duke and get advantage on all of his boogies for the next 1 minute or until his HP falls to 0.
All right.
And then
Vengeance
Ruma
Paladins.
is going to continue his cat daddy twice.
His cat
Alright.
daddy.
Continuing.
Smashes the wave into him, and then Cat Daddy's in response.
All right, so the first attack is a 27 to hit
That hits.
for 13 boogie damage.
Half of that would be.
He has a
six.
magical weapon now.
I have the
Ah,
magical
you
weapon.
do.
He has a magical cat daddy.
He
I
has a
have a
magical
magical
cat
cat.
Yes,
daddy.
he has
Thank
the
you,
magical
thank you.
pelvis.
We
The
will take that.
second The second cat daddy will be a 22 to hit
That'll hit.
Dang, with advantage too.
for 9 cat daddy damage.
9 cat daddy damage has been taken.
And Ruma's
Alright.
just gonna keep boogieing.
Before Sentinel can go, the Duke is going to take his BG's action against you.
Watch out for that BG's action.
You gotta watch out.
That is going to be a 23.
That'll do it.
Does he do it at a disadvantage because he still can't see?
He does, thank you. That was a 21 I rolled, so that is
That's high.
I think that ties
that
up
is
the
your
hit.
AC.
Yep.
That is going to be 11 boogie damage to you.
Ouch.
Getting boogied. Sentinel.
Sentinel.
He is no longer
All
blind.
right.
Now he is no longer blinded.
Sentinel's gonna pull it out, and here we go.
Oh,
He's
boy.
gonna go boom, 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 and for a Constitution saving throw.
16.
That's Sentinel.
That is that. It beats it.
Dang
It
it.
does.
Unfortunate.
And then Sentinel's gonna, as he's doing that, so he's going to flap his wings like this as he walks towards him for the first attack. That is 19 plus 8, 27 to hit.
That hits.
And then after that, he is going to turn around, and shake his tail feather
All
right
right.
at him for the second hit. For a 23.
That'll hit.
Aye.
First one does 17 damage.
I know that's magic. You hit him.
And then the next one does 9 damage.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
All right. He's
That's
still
unfortunate.
boogieing, guys.
That's it. That's all I can do.
All right. Before
I'm
Darby
gonna-
goes, we're getting another BG's action in there. I'm sorry, Sentinel. What were you going to say?
I'm just gonna move next to Ruma and go back to back.
All right.
The cool guys back.
Well, the Duke is going for Ruma again. Oh my gosh. Another natural 20.
That'll do it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, wow, that one.
16 points of boogie damage.
Ouch. I think I have to do a concentration check too.
Yes. It'll be 10 to beat since he did 16. Which is less than, or half of that's less than 10, so you have to beat 10.
I got 18, so we're good.
You are good.
Do you add
We're
something in
good.
concentration checks?
Yes,
add
it's
your
a con save.
Yeah, con
Okay.
save.
Never mind. So I
It's
got
just a con
20.
save.
All right, Darby, you're next.
Alright. Darby will take a note from the bouncer. Since I'm out of spell slots. And I will start to just do the sprinkler. For 2 hits of a good old
Alright.
card throw. Which is a 22 to hit for the first. First sprinkler will do. What is my bonus? +5. That is 7 forceful dance damage.
You will take 7 damage. 7
Okay,
forceful dance.
Remix here.
Yeah, and the second sprinkler is an 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Love to see it. That's 11 forceful dance damage.
He takes 11 forceful dance damage.
That's the slow first, and then
Yep.
Yeah, the slow first, and then the big rip. Then I will move moonwalk 30 feet over to where Arthur is.
All right, before Dr. Watts can go, the Duke is going to take his final BG's action. He is going to move his distance without provoking an opportunity of attack or an opportunity of boogie.
boogie.
No opportunity of dance.
20, 25, 30.
Dang.
Off the dance
I can
floor.
guarantee this is not copyright free, this part right here.
Yeah.
Really. Just, go ahead,
Just
turn
mute
that
that,
down.
mute that.
Yeah, turn that way down real quick.
Thank
Alright.
you, Thank you, YouTube, for telling me that was copyright free. This is clearly not.
You know,
Arthur,
remixes
you
and
are,
whatnot.
or no, Jamie is next,
Yes, Jamie
and he is
there.
going to go. Jamie will go over to Arthur, and he will use a healer's kit on him.
So love
That
to see it.
you have 7. You have 7 hit die.
Yes.
That is going to be 12 HP back
Ooh,
to you.
dang, yes, sir. Feels reinvigorated.
Now it's up to you, Arthur.
Taking the taking the healer's kit out of Jamie's hand and adding it to his shopping cart. Arthur's gonna do the whole shopping cart across the dance floor for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Bonus action dash for 5, 10, 15, 20. And he's gonna go shopping with the Duke. He's gonna try to walk around the Duke and do the shopping cart here.
All right.
Oh my god.
That
So-
is a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, so 8. 1.
Might make a thing for the bouncer at some point.
That is 4, 6, 8, 12, 13. 13 plus 5, 18 damage on the first hit. Continue
You're
his
not
little
get-
shopping cart movie.
You won't get a second attack because that causes a bonus action, which you use to dash.
You're right. You are
Yes.
correct. Yes. So he's just gonna shopping cart around him like a hoodlum. So he's just gonna be walking around him like this, doing shopping cart motion.
All right. Anything else for you, Arthur?
That's it.
All right. The Duke, it feels reinvigorated, and he's going to attack you, Arthur, since you're right in front of him. Or I should say,
Yep.
he's gonna do this.
I'll hit you with the boogie.
21.
That'll hit.
You know what? He is going to just grab you, and he
Okay.
will flip you and attempt to spin you like a plate on his fingers.
Okay.
That is a 19.
That will also hit.
All right. So for the first bump here, that is going to be 5 points of pulse
way down.
damage.
I'd have to still hear the beat though.
And then finally, you are going to take 18 points of what do you call it? Nice boogie damage.
I will, in that nice bookie damage attack, I will kind of continue my momentum of my own free will using my uncanny dodge feature to only take half of that damage.
Okay.
So what's that? 10? Would that be 10
Yes.
damage then? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
So I think 18 to be 9.
9. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
All right.
Uncanny dodge is so good.
And then the Duke is going to go 5, 10, 15.
Opportunity of boogie.
You use your reaction to have the damage.
You were right.
Yeah.
Haha, checkmate,
Oh.
loser.
I would
Any-
double check
any-
uncanny dodge, but I'm pretty sure that is a reaction.
Thank
yeah.
you. It is reaction. He's right. No, good call. As
I
soon as he
remember
said
for
it, I
what
was
it
like,
was.
he's right.
Ruma.
Nice job, Ethan.
He's very far away from you, Roma.
He is very far away from me.
He's a scaredy cat.
Yeah,
I
he's a
imagine
pro.
that was intentional. I'm seeing if I have any sort of ranged attack, and I do not.
As a paladin, no. You do have a bonus action
Alright.
you could do.
What?
There's a bonus action
Actually,
you could do.
The Duke is going to activate his ability on you now, Ruma. I forgot about this. I meant to do this earlier.
Oh yeah.
You are now on the Duke's side right now because you have been charmed by him from the portrait.
Oh, no!
Double check to make sure you can be charmed.
I believe a Goliath should be.
You should be able to be charmed, but double check. I can't be charmed, so.
Let me double check.
Yeah. Or you might have like resistance or something too from like class features or something. It should just be up in the top box, in your defenses and stuff. So if it doesn't say anything about charmed, then you are able to be charmed. Actually, it doesn't have anything about.
Okay,
charmed, but-
Yeah, no, I am. If
good.
there's no save, I am charmed.
You are charmed because you failed your save earlier.
All right. So, I will stop discount double checking, cat daddying towards the Duke, and instead start striking disco poses right at Sentinel.
All right.
I feel like Sentinel's dancing too hard and he's showing me up, and I have some pride. So I will then boogie at Sentinel
All right. Give me that
For-
roll.
this is good. 12 to hit on the first one. She'll miss,
Miss.
I'm pretty sure. And the second one, a 27 to hit.
That
Why don't
will
we boogie
hit.
smite on that one too?
We're boogie
Oh.
smiting on it.
Oh,
We
Well,
are boogie.
The good news
smite-
is
what-
you'll take half
What
of
the
the
hell, Ruma?
of the bludgeoning at least.
Fortunately, I used all of my level 2 spell slots, so it can only be a level 1 boogie smite.
Yeah, you're also not an undead.
That
or
is
anything.
going to do 12 points of non-boogie smite boogie
Six.
Yeah, so
damage.
6 for your rage,
Plus,
and then however much radiant.
it's what, 2d8, I think?
Yeah, I think so.
It's either D8
Yeah,
or D6.
2d8. Yeah, it's 2d8. Okay.
Yeah, no bonuses.
D8, D8. Here we go. Plus 14
And that will not be in
shining
half.
boogie
That
damage.
is radical damage right there. Just
Radical
radical
boogie damage.
Well, you're blinded by the light. I hate to say
All
it.
right, Ruma, that's gonna be your turn. Sentinel.
Sentinel is going to be very shocked that he is boogieing me, but Sentinel's got a job to do, and
Right,
that
Sentinel.
job is to boogie.
yeah.
Yeah. And so then Sentinel is going to turn towards the Duke and then start just like
Yes.
running 45 feet, just really long and slow.
Take
Just
your
good.
opportunity of boogie.
Yes.
The opportunity of boogie. All right. That is going to be a
Miss.
11.
Oh,
That'll
yeah,
miss.
That's a big
That'll
miss.
miss.
That's sentinel.
And I don't get
Sentinel's Gangnam
opportunity.
style. Sentinel's Gangnam style pony dance is too much.
I didn't get to relentlessly boogie in his direction because I didn't hit my opportunity of boogie. It's terrible.
Yeah,
And then-
unfortunately.
I will point it at the Duke and then just start roboting.
Oh, bye. All right.
Robot chicken. All right, here we go. That is a 12.
That'll miss.
And then... Alright, that is a 23.
That'll hit.
That is 16 damage.
You will take 16 boogie damage.
And then, in the robot, you gotta finish with the pelvic thrust.
That's right.
Of course.
Boogie magic.
All right, that's the save again.
Yes,
Save.
Constitution save.
11.
Ooh, that should
He
fit.
takes 6. The light of the
Disco
music.
damage.
The
Disco
heart
damage.
of disco
Disco ball
damage.
damage.
All
And
right.
is blinded by
He's
the disco
blinded.
damage.
Anything else for you, Sentinel?
That is
This
it.
is a great ability.
Yeah.
All right, he is going to take his Abiji's action, and he is going to attack you, Sentinel.
At disadvantage because he's blind.
Yep. Okay.
Sentinel has not reckless at all.
That is 24.
Bang.
At disadvantage. Holy
That hits.
cow.
Well, it's not going to do a lot. It's going to do 3 to you, Sentinel.
Yeah.
Oh man, 3 boogie.
Well, Sentinel, you took 1 more damage. I forgot my pelvis is magical.
Oh yeah.
I will take the 1 more pelvis damage.
Darby.
Alright. Darby will moonwalk 25 feet into the corner. And he'll go all the way into the corner.
And he'll order a drink.
Yeah, I'll pretend to order a drink from the bartender that's not here as I do 2 more card throws at the Duke.
All right, give me your first one.
Stuff. That is a 22 to hit.
That'll hit. Damage.
Or what is that? 13 force.
Darby, how would you like to
Forceful
out boogie the Duke?
Ooh.
From a
Yes.
From a all the way from
distance.
across the dance floor. Let me put
You didn't
out.
heckle him. Just heckle him, dude.
Darby's just gonna get off the dance floor, and rather than pretend to order a drink, he's just gonna stop and be like, "This is so stupid. This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen any of us do. Why are we even entertaining this at this point anymore?"
And then he hits the dab.
And he hits the dab.
Almost dropped my headset doing that.
That's a pretty
So
ferocious
as
dab.
Yeah, well, you gotta hit
As
it
you-
fast. Yeah, you gotta go right into it.
As you dab, Darby, the
The
pure
Darby dab.
energy of your dance maneuver is enough to knock the Duke for a loop. As Sentinel is boogieing in front of him, Arthur is boogieing, Ruma was boogieing for the Duke, but is kind of turning his attention, and Jamie's just kind of standing there.
We expect no
And
less
then
from him.
Boris and Mila are also. Boris is trying to get into it, but he's far too weak to do any damage to the Duke in his superior dance move. And Mila is also just kind of standing there like this, just kind of
Why
like
are we
what
entertaining
the
this?
hell are we doing right now? The fact
Yeah.
that you spoke what you did, Darby, was like a breath of fresh air. That we actually entertained all of this.
Yeah.
And the Duke drops to his back or to the wall because he's right next to the wall.
The
He
window.
breathes heavily, slides down. There is just no way. There is no way that you fools could outdance me. I am learned within the Bee Gees. You know nothing of their ways.
Well, I mean, we've only known Joel for about a whole year. I had to deal with him for about that long.
You have known the one called Joel. He has taught you some other strange new magics that he did not teach me. That is the only way that this could happen.
Yeah, whatever.
Sure.
Whatever helps you, scrub. So are we just gonna can we get this moving along? Clearly, your daughter's not going to be doing anything. Boris has done everything he can. He's even still trying to boogie now, and the music's not even on anymore.
I know, it is so pathetic. Look at him. There's no rhythm there.
Well, he's clearly
What are you
doing
good
his
for,
best.
Boris? What are you good for except growing, screaming potatoes that eat children? Nothing. Nothing, I tell you.
Forgot
Mila
about
just
that
kind of
Yeah.
steps up and she goes, Dad, shut up.
Oh,
Okay. We're done with all of this. We're done with the dancing. We're done with the singing. We're done with the crazy lights and the stupid costumes and all of this stuff right now. We're having a talk. There is no need to talk. I know all that I need. You no longer have vampire in your heart. You no longer know what it means to be creature of the night. She kind of just looks over at you guys, Mila does, and she's like, you dance every night. How is that vampiric at all? Excuse me, you, Mr. Demon Folk over there, do you know anything about vampires?
Particularly.
Do you think dancing sounds very vampire-y?
No.
Did you hear from him? Supposedly he's like the spawn of the most evil thing on the planet, and we're not even that. Bah!
Oh, okay.
That is complete hookanami.
Sheesh. You don't have to.
You do not know anything. None of you know anything. What I have done for these people. What I have done for you, Mila. I have reworked everything for you to give you a happy life, to make you feel so special and wonderful in this village. And then you go behind my back and you fraternize with this potato farmer. It's like you have taken out my still undead, not beating heart and you have crushed it right before me. Dad, I don't actually give a crap about that. You need to let me do my own thing. Okay? You're not this like grand master, wizard, dancer, whatever you think you are. You are a vampire. I am a vampire. Boris is a human. And then we have this circus behind us.
I would be offended if it wasn't accurate.
So, let's drop the entire Bee Gees act and let's talk like vampires. Oh, who am I kidding? You are absolutely right. I am. What can I say? There is no way that I am a powerful bard wizard like Bee Gees who can take an entire group of people and brings them to their knees. Nor am I comedy award-winning genius Adam Sandler. I don't know what I am anymore.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just a vampire. A useless waste of space vampire.
This is quite the shift. I'm not going to lie. I was not expecting the shift.
We broke this man.
I'm not trying to say that, Dad. I just want to rip away the entire what you just got rid of and talk like regular good old undead. You, Ruma, you say something.
Is Ruma still charmed?
No, not anymore. It's broken. The battle's done.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say he's just boogieing.
He's over there
Dancing.
awkwardly dancing with no music.
Ruma would straight up not know what to say in this situation, so when she calls him out, he's just gonna wide eye a little bit and kind of look at her, and then look at the Duke, and then look back at her, and then look at the Duke, and then Jamie's closest, so then he'll just look at Jamie.
Jamie just crosses his arms. He's like, "Don't ask me, man. I'm not getting involved with this. I don't care."
And then I'll look back at the Duke and be like, so, where does this leave us with the map piece?
Sentinel, why don't you say something?
I would be honest, I don't know why you asked him.
I don't know. Usually Arthur's are good at this.
Wow. Alright. None of us have any
People
words.
completely impossible of showing any emotion at all.
I wouldn't say that.
Well, I'm capable of
Yes.
showing emotion, but you literally 2 minutes
Yeah,
ago
you
called me
just-
the spawn of the most evil thing on the planet, so I'm not
Yeah.
feeling very open.
I'm sorry about that. It was
No.
more of a matter of fact than
Here,
an insult to you.
I
Yeah,
just-
you know.
I'm just kidding.
Ruma
I'm
will-
pulling your chain. I'm pulling your chain.
Ruma will put his finger up and go, this is an awkward and depressing situation. And see if that was the right thing to say.
That's right. I don't know what I am anymore. Perhaps a stake should be put through my heart and finally put me out of my misery once and for all.
Okay,
Well,
we're getting a
I-
little
I-
melodramatic, don't you think?
After the map piece.
I think that's a little dramatic.
Yes, it's melodramatic.
Seymour or Duke.
I think
Seymour.
it is appropriate, but the
Um,
map piece first.
That's great.
Thank you, Ruma.
Yes.
Before we go endorsing suicide here, I just want to say that you can still be defined by what brings you joy, Lord Seymour, but putting that on everyone else, including your daughter, doesn't really give her the choice for joy.
Yeah.
Joy kind of comes from what her own choices bring, and if you remove her choice, then she doesn't really get to find that out for herself. So you do, I guess you do you. You can still be Master Bard, BG fanatic, whatever you called yourself, but just don't expect your daughter to do the same.
But she should also be a good vampire, too.
Why?
Yeah, Dad, why? I mean, I'm a pretty good vampire. I still suck Boris's blood, because if I don't, I'll shrivel up and die. Now I would like to say that I find that to be an incredibly sexual thing, too.
Or shut up.
Yeah, Boris knows at the time for you to be speaking right now.
No, I
We'll
really
let you
want to
know
hear
when you're
more
allowed
from
to speak,
Boris.
Sentinel, we'll explain that to you later when
Yeah.
you're older.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I'm very interested in this.
Look at this
We-
Sentinel's
we
just a
can-
child.
We can
Yeah.
have a talk about it when we get back to Tidewater.
Mila, do you feel like I've been suffocating you in some way? Like I haven't let you be who you want to be? Yeah, a little bit. It's always about how I shouldn't go to space or I should give up on my relationship and all this other stuff. You know, Dad, maybe I'm not the same type of vampire you are. You know, I'm not the tyrant that, kind of took over an entire village, and I'm not necessarily a dancer either. I'm a scientist, I'm an explorer. I'm a girl that can hold her breath for 10 minutes. I don't need to breathe, so I can do it much longer, but there you go. Okay,
Oddly specific.
are we still daddy daughter? Just because we argue doesn't mean I hate you. Can I still do the voice? Yes, you can still do the voice, Dad. I would also like to say that I like the voice quite a bit. I think it gives you a bit of character and personality that is unlike anything else in this world.
I agree with Boris.
Yeah, honestly, I agree with Boris here too, actually.
Okay. Well, if that is the case, then
But it's
it
like
seems
whiplash.
that perhaps maybe we have more to talk about, Mila. And maybe without all of these peoples gathered around, maybe I should entertain Potato Farmer at dinner. I could have Chef Gorilla, whatever his name is, make some delicious meal for us. We could have a glass of wine together. How does that sound, farmer boy? Does that sound good to you? Why, yes it does, sir. That sounds mighty right by me. All right, then. Well, this was an exercise in complete futility, then, if I do say so myself. I am immensely sorry for wasting everybody's good time, but it appears that we have come to an end of our dance-off. And I name you with the hat, the incredibly cool and stylish hat, as Dance Champion of the Night.
I will bow the head. Thank you, thank you.
And I believe that I owe you a map piece as well.
That is correct.
All
Bingo.
right. You have done as I asked. You have helped my daughter find her way. Now I will help you find your map piece, or unlock your map piece, or whatever you want me to call it. It will still take me 3 days to complete, though. This
That is
has been
fine.
quite the emotionally traumatizing situation for me, so I have not really been working on it. I've been more working on these sick beats.
Fair enough.
Yeah, of course.
They were sick.
Yeah, they were pretty good, I won't lie. I haven't had anything like that.
You are all excellent dancers. I have to admit, when you rolled into town, I was kind of like, look at these homeless hobos coming into my village with no rhythm. But yet the one with the hat over here, the fancy top hat that looks like Chippendale Dancer, he is the one that really brought the heat.
I don't know what that is, but sure.
Okay, one day you and I will go together.
Sure.
It is,
Sure.
as they say, bro night then.
Oh, okay. Sure, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Now, come, Mila. Come, Boris. Let us go to my study. I will take a look at the map piece and get started, and we can begin our extended conversation. You are free to stay in the village until the map piece is ready, obviously. And, well, I hope that you enjoy your stay in the village.
Thank you, but I
Yeah,
actually think
that's
it
gonna be
is.
kind of difficult, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, isn't
What?
what's his name still here?
Oh,
Okay.
you mean the Lestat fellow?
Yes.
Ah, yes, that is an interesting conundrum here. I believe that Mila has that taken care of. Yeah, about that. Define taken care of.
Is he still here?
Yes. What? It's been literally like 24 hours.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you scout him off. You're a vampire. I don't know what you guys
Feels
do
like
here.
it's been a week to me.
Yeah.
I mean,
Uh,
taken care of is pretty universally known as, you know,
Killing someone.
complete.
I
Yeah.
have not touched him. I've been too busy getting down with the funk. I don't kill people anymore unless they really piss me off.
Well, maybe you should consider that with us, you know? Just putting that out there.
I think I will pass on this one.
That's
If
fair.
it will help, I can go and talk to these sickle and sword fellows and see if I can't get them to calm their tits for a little bit.
that would be wonderful.
Yeah, that'd be great. So we don't need them
We're a
stooping
big
around
fan
and
of
finding
calm
us.
tits. We appreciate that.
I believe that we all are. I will make that first on priority then to talk to him and see if I can't calm some stuff down. And then I will get to the map piece. Does this sound kosher to everyone? Is there any other complaints?
The moment that the Duke said that it was going to take 3 more days, Ruma had already left at that point. He has heard none of this.
He just left. Jamie probably followed you out at this point.
Oh, well, that seems the same. Okay, well, I have nothing to add, so
Yeah, nope, you're good.
we'll just
All
make sure
right,
we get that
then.
map piece in 3 days, and we'll stick
The
around.
Duke puts
I
his
guess.
hand in, like, just out. He's like, everybody put the paws in.
Arthur will walk over and humor him.
Or why not?
All right, on 3, we say staying alive. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Staying
Staying
alive.
alive.
All right, I feel invigorated, like I didn't just get my ass beat or have huge emotional moment with my daughter. Let's do this. And thus, you have completed my dungeon.
Yeah!
Yay!
Dungeon complete.
That was so fun.
Oh man.
I loved this whole dungeon.
Oh yeah. Oh, all right. Well, we still have some other things to attend to in the town outside of dealing with the fact that the stat is here. So,
You
Rebecca,
are
okay?
correct on that one. Yes, there are some villagers that you guys can talk to, and you also can go and get a room at the Westmire Inn, which you have not done yet. But before we do all of that, why don't we go ahead and take a
Oh.
few-minute break? Why don't we come back at 9:05?
Perfect.
Works
Deal.
for me.
Sounds good.
We're back.
We're back.
Right here.
Matt's neck hurts.
Yeah.
It
Too much
does. I was
headbanging.
grooving too hard.
He's funking it up too much during the dance.
Got too much funk, actually.
True. But I did
will
open
show
my
those
windows so stream gets a nice view of downtown
Beautiful.
Detroit.
There you
Gorgeous.
ones. A
go.
little bit
Hold
of
on,
a view.
we'll do the old camera tilt.
Hey.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Makes me want to play City Skylines.
After
Log it along.
conversing with the Duke and Mila and Boris and the 3 of them departing, you guys stand on the outside of the mansion at like 3 in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Well, think
Well,
it's time
Ruma will
we-
have
did
had
it. We
Yeah,
did it,
yeah,
boys.
Yeah,
Ruma's a little bit ahead of everybody, and he would have just walked right to the inn.
Ruma and Jamie are already headed to the inn then.
Well, I know Jamie knows Lestat. Are there his men out still in the town?
It's so late, no one's really out right now.
All right.
Good.
I'll head over to the Westmire Inn. I'll try and catch up with them.
Might as
Alright.
well.
Everyone kind of makes their way and follows Ruma and Jamie to the Westmire Inn. So if you enter, the Westmire Inn is a one of those kind of like down home sort of inns that you'd see on the side of a road, sort of that like 2 or 3 room motel sort of job that you're kind of like, how's this place stay in business? But it does somehow. As you enter, it is more or less pitch black inside the lobby. There's only a small faint candlelight sitting on the other side of a desk that kind of has this like wooden like arch to it with an opening that someone could kind of stand in and serve as like the reception person. But other than that, it's incredibly quiet and incredibly dark.
I guess I'd go up to the desk. See if anybody will give us a room this early in the morning.
As you walk up, Arthur, there is a sign that's setting right there. You couldn't, you couldn't really make out in the darkness, even with your dark vision. And it says, for service, flip sign.
I will flip the sign.
Right, so you take the sign and you kind of flip it, you put it down, and as you do that, you just hear a crash.
Where from?
Behind where you flip the sign.
I'm gonna look.
Oh, 1 second, dearie. I am on my way right now. Oh. And this old woman hobbles her way out. She's a cane, arched, kind of hunchback. She has a hood over her. And as she looks up at you, Arthur, you can kind of see that her face is sort of warded out and she has a big kind of hanging nose. Her one eye is a little like sagging a bit while the other one's like enlarged. She's overall just completely unpleasant and hideous.
Wonderful.
Oh, it is so late, dearies. What are you doing out tonight? Oh, and so sweaty.
Oh well,
Yeah,
funky night bash or whatever it's called.
Oh, that is true. The Duke and his dancing. Oh, you seem, dearies, to work up quite the sweat.
Yep, we're looking to rest it off if we're being honest. But just out of curiosity, did you fall?
Oh no! Hi! That sign enchanted many years ago to alert me when somebody was here. Oh, at first it was a little bell ring, and then it was a dog barking, but oh, these old ears, they don't hear quite like they used to, so the only way that I know if anyone's here late at night is if it sounds like someone's broken into my place and stolen everything.
Fair enough.
I'm not gonna question what was happening.
How many rooms for you, dearies?
I think we could probably get by with how many rooms we want, fellas. 3? 2?
Two or
One for
three.
everybody?
One.
How much is a room?
Oh, it's only 1 silver piece for the night.
Room, I'll just put up the silver to get everybody their own room.
Nice.
There are only 3 rooms.
Ruma will get all 3 rooms
All right.
and say that there were
I would
only
like 1 room for everyone, please. There are 5 of you.
I don't know if they heard the entire transaction. I'm imagining they did, but Ruma will just turn around and flat out lie to the group. There are only 2 rooms. Here are your keys, and he'll keep the 3rd key to himself.
And Arthur will go, great. I'll bunk with you, Ruma.
I will go in room 2. Here's the key.
All right.
I'll give him one of the other keys that isn't the one Ruma was holding on to.
Oh, before you dearies go. Now you look like you're not just dancers, but some strapping young men, strong, capable of wielding a sword.
Or 2.
Yeah.
Oh, double
Wait,
fister, I see.
Where's Jamie when you need him?
Everyone does it. Doesn't matter where we go. Doesn't matter who you talk. Everyone has something to say.
Now,
Crazy.
how about you help old Granny Woo and with a little bit of help that she needs?
And what would that be?
Would you care to elaborate, or is it?
Oh,
a whole
I was
story?
waiting for you to agree before I explained it.
Oh, I didn't agree to
Oh,
nothing
okay.
until you explained
Yeah,
it.
no, we're not in that kind
Well,
of
I'm
business.
sure that you have seen some strange things in Grutters recently.
Yeah, look at him.
I-
I'm gonna point to Ruma.
What did you say?
I said, yeah, look at him, and then I'm going to point to Ruma. She said, you've seen some strange things in Grutters.
How am I the weirdest thing that you've seen in
I'm
Grutters?
just making a joke.
It's
But
not a joke.
In
Jim.
fairness, we've been with Sentinel for
That
almost
is
a year.
that
at
is
this
the
point.
look that Ruma gave you when you said that. He didn't say anything, but he gave
right.
you the look of how am I the
I'm
weirdest thing you've seen?
I'm
in
just
Grutters?"
trying to get a gauge on your sense of humor there, Ruma.
Ruma did not catch the joke.
I'm sorry, grandmother. Continue.
Oh, it is okay. You have your little bro time. Now, I'm sure you've seen some strange things in the night.
Yeah. I mean, have you seen this guy? Points to
Great creatures. Dark tidings that have wandered their way into the village. Brought on by the Duke's inherent evil that he emits. There is a cave somewhere deep within the woods. I know it because I have seen her minions come into town, dearies. A hag holds herself there and casts dark spells over the town. Casts dark spells over me. It's how I went from being such a beautiful young woman to being this crippled old crone. If you take care of her and bring me back proof, oh, dearies, I will give you treasures. I will give you magic. Whatever your heart desires, if it is in my power.
Well, then, you know, we've already
Well,
killed
hags are
3
kind of our
hags.
specialty. We've already killed 3 of them, so
Oh, even better, dearies.
that's all the information you got is you seen
There's a
minions
hag in the
walking
woods.
around town and she's in the woods.
A cave in the woods, far deep in the woods.
And these woods are north, south, east, west.
They are
Northeast.
southeast.
Okay.
Okay. Southeast of the town. Okay.
So behind the inn, essentially, the Westmire Inn. Behind
Yes.
the inn. Okay.
Does it sound like a deal?
I'm sure we can look into it. We've got some time.
Yeah, we got time to kill here.
Oh, good, good. Take your rest, dearies. Take your rests. I look forward to seeing what you find. Granny Roo seems to just vanish or float off into the just black maw that's behind her.
Awesome. That's not
Wonderful.
creepy.
Yeah,
I
great.
didn't want to sleep tonight, anyways.
Yeah, that's fine.
Arthur is going to gesture towards the staircase since he offered to bunk with Ruma.
Aruma was already on his way.
Oh, of course.
All right, then Arthur will follow him.
All right, Arthur goes to bunk with Ruma.
Ruma's gonna attempt to show Arthur to the room that he has the key for. Offering, yeah, you go first.
Okay, Arthur will begin unlocking the door and open the door for Ruma.
Ruma will insist via hand gesture that you enter
Are
first.
you two just gonna sit here and do
Arthur
niceties
will walk
all
in because
night?
Arthur doesn't know he intends to leave him. So Arthur
And then
will
Ruma
walk-
will go to the other room that he has the 3rd key for.
Ridiculous.
Sentinel's gonna come up behind Arthur and say, "Whoa, be roomies, buddy."
Sounds great, Sentinel. Thanks.
Okay. Well, I guess that leaves me with Dr. Watts.
Weed.
Yeah.
We.
The Ruma character, he's just trying to figure him out, trying to bond. You know how we had that conversation, Sentinel, just trying to get to know our party members a little better, and
He tried.
he's
I
gonna
mean,
take.
he's
He's,
a-
I'm gonna grow on him. I grow on everybody. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, you know.
Like
He's
a fungus.
he's a hard one to figure out right now. You know, sometimes he's friendly, sometimes he wants to be by himself. He's a curious fellow.
He is.
The inn rooms are cozy, not being particularly big. There'd be no way all 5 of you could fit into one. Maybe 3 of you, but even with 2, it feels tight and narrow and slightly claustrophobic. The beds are just a hair too small for you. A bit too short, unless you were a small or tiny creature, in which they'd be, fine. You all hunker down for the night, or Sentinel, I guess for you, nest, because there's no way you're fitting in one of these beds.
I don't think Ruma would
Strain-
fit in one either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say anyone who's like over 6 feet probably is gonna have their feet hanging out the
I don't
ends.
know. I never remember how tall Dark. Man, he is shorter than I remember. He's 5'5".
Oh wow.
5'1"?
5'5".
Oh, they said
I think I randomly rolled it. That's why he's so short.
Ruma's gigantic.
Yeah. Like double my
So
height.
you
Yeah,
settle
5'5"
down.
is so short.
I'm 5'8", that's why I say it. It's shorter than me.
Yeah, I'm only 6'7", so.
Yeah, Ruma's 7'8".
Jeez, he's so big.
You're 2 whole feet
Literally,
above me.
literally, you're laying in bed, Ruma, and like your legs are hanging up at the knees, basically.
Oh my god.
maybe even past that. Maybe like where your pelvis is.
That's
Gee.
awesome.
You're just like curled up in a little ball, like.
Dude,
This is why
his bed
Ruma
is-
doesn't share rooms.
he's too big.
You're
Experience
surprised
that
because
as
his name is Ruma.
Having experienced it as a real person, that is not a fun night's sleep. I'll tell you that.
Well, it's less fun because as you guys all settle in for the night, you begin to have these strange, weird, almost psychedelic visions and dreams that just kind of permeate your mind. They're not necessarily nightmares, but they're weird, junked up imagery, flashing colors, strange shapes that seem to morph into different objects or people from your past. And when you awaken, it is almost noon.
Was that technically telepathic communication?
No.
Okay, then.
Wow.
Because if it was telepathic, Ruma would not have been affected.
Yeah, it's not. But
Yeah, I have nothing. Unless that has to do with being charmed or magically
Nope.
putting me to sleep, I got nothing on it.
nope. Yeah, so technically, Darby, you wouldn't really have any of those visions because you don't.
Yeah.
Do we feel
And I
rested?
trans.
Or
You
like
do get your you do get your long rest.
Thank the Lord.
I
Um,
could
you
use
are
the HP.
rested in a mechanical sense. In a like physical
thematical
RP
sense.
sense, you are not very well rested.
Makes sense.
That's fair.
guys?
Oh man.
I was clicking the long rest button on D&D Beyond, and if you
Oh.
go right above the anvil and below your username, there's a hidden button that reveals a wizard that just changes colors a whole bunch.
Wait, what?
It's so cool.
Wait, where?
So above the anvil on a character sheet, but
Oh,
below where
yeah.
your username is, there's a place you can click, and it
It's just
reveals
a
a
vibing wizard.
Wait,
It's party
I'm so-
time.
Oh, that's
If you
funny.
hover over him, it says it's party time. Click to disable. That's amazing. How long has
You
that
can
been
click
here?
it.
D&D Beyond. I had no idea.
We've discovered the Easter eggs. I hope we win a
Who
prize.
programmed this? I want to know.
Wait,
I need
If
this.
you click it, it stays there.
Yes.
Yeah. And then if you click him again, he goes away.
Because it's party time.
Yeah, it's party. That's great.
It's party
Man,
time. He's
It's
the
I
man.
knew
so
I would have had it on
fitting.
earlier.
That is so fitting. That's so funny.
That's great. I did not know that was a thing. That's awesome. Man, I've used this.
Sorry, I
for so
I
long.
had to share my discovery.
No, that is
No, I'm glad you did.
worthwhile.
That's
That is
great.
an amazing discovery.
All right, you guys have awakened.
Please
Not
never remove
necessarily
that.
restfully.
Oh, that shit was a night, huh?
Talking to Jamie. I'm not in your room. So.
I just kind of
Jamie?
I kind of just say that out once we're all together.
I'm assuming you've all kind of met in the hallway.
Yeah,
At this point.
No, you said incorrectly. I am still in the bedroom.
Ruma is also in the bedroom.
Well, Darby's just in the hole waiting, I guess.
Spoiler
to
alert,
itself.
Ruma does not want to help any of these undead worshippers and just wants to wait 3 days.
That is fair. Understandable.
No, I'll be out in the hallway and go. You didn't have them, did you? Because you didn't sleep. So.
I mean, I was trans, so
No, what are you talking about?
there was a little bit in there, but no, it was.
Sentinel, did you
it was
sleep
very
well?
Interesting.
Yeah, I sleep well all the time. Wherever I lay my head is
So
my
you
bed.
didn't experience anything weird last night?
Nope, not at all.
Yeah, no, I
Interesting.
get a whole bunch of weird visions and crap. This place gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, so
Like what?
Where's Bigfoot?
I would
Wait.
assume in his room.
He took off last night from the disco party, and I had to run to catch up with him. I don't know if he's already gone looking for the hag by himself.
You know, I was thinking
Ruma
about
hardly
that.
heard anything about the hack. He just he would have been heading to his room.
Well,
I will knock on the door that I assume Ruma went into. I guess I have to guess because he left me when I walked into.
There's
our-
only
There's only
3
two.
rooms.
Yeah, there's only one other
The whole
door.
There's the
hotel?
one you came from, and there's the one
Oh,
that
I didn't
said
know
you
other
came.
rooms that other people had booked up. So this place only has 3 rooms total.
Yes, only has 3
Oh,
rooms total.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna confidently knock on the door and say, "Hey, big guy,
Let's go. Yes.
we're kind of convening out here. We're getting ready to check out that hag situation. You game?"
Why not just wait 3 days?
I don't know about you, but I don't have the patience just to wait for 3 days. And she seemed like she was gonna give us some stuff.
Yeah, 3 things.
What
Not to
things
mention,
could
I don't
we
really want to
need?
be here with the stat lurking
What
around.
things could I need? How much time you got? Now that I could list for 3 days.
Only 3 days. Wow.
But we could preserve our health by letting these undead worshippers fend to their own means and wait
Right.
for our map piece.
We could do that, but you do not know. As you are new to the party, you don't know me very well. Reserve our health is not something that I have ever done.
No, it does not.
You'll just hear some like creaking of the floorboards as Ruma, totally shirtless, absolutely jacked, opens the door, his forehead covered by the door frame, looks down at you and goes, "Why?"
Why have I never done that? I guess that's something I've never really considered to ask myself. That's a pretty deep question for this early in the morning, Ruma. How about we share a drink and then I'll answer your question later.
It is the morning.
Yeah, it's more like noon.
Yes,
so-
you're right. It is the morning.
He's like saying that like, why drink?
Right. Oh, I know. Arthur understood that, but I'm just brushing it off as if it was a casual observation.
Yeah, it's
Ruma's
just
gonna
fun.
roll his eyes, sigh, and go, "One moment," and close the door, and you'll hear just some shuffling around as he gets dressed.
Arthur's just gonna look at Sentinel and give him a thumbs up, like I got him. I'm getting it. We're doing it.
Right.
And a
Putting it
couple
in.
seconds later, the door
Go get him,
opens
buddy.
back
You're
up.
doing great.
And Ruma will just be standing there, ready to go.
Appreciate it.
Ruma comes out, all armored up and ready to rock and roll.
Yeah. Do we want to go deal with that hag, or do we want to go see if there's anything else we need to do in case we have to also leave town for that? We can get all of it done at the same time. If I remember right, the Duke told us we can go talk to the mayor at the town hall. He has some stuff that we need to do around town with him as well while we're here.
Sure. Other people in need.
Alright, so you guys want to head to the town hall?
I think
We'll
so.
follow begrudgingly.
So you all head out to the town hall past the Thunderdome there. Very short walk. But you've already been to the town hall once because the Duke was, that's where his funky
That's where
bunch
we
was
did it.
actually.
Yeah, the
Yes.
first
Big
bash. Yeah.
bash.
Yeah. So as you arrive, it's a lot less insane. The lights are all gone. It looks more town hall-y, like the disco floor, like this like wood flooring has been like placed over it to like mask it, and it kind of has this like eerie sort of like kind of creepy vibe to it. One thing you do notice, because it is noon, is that Lestat has men kind of just in town, like stationed in town.
I
Which
will
we're able
not try to draw attention, but I'm not gonna hide.
Definitely lurking around slightly, not trying to be noticed.
Ruma simply does not give a shit and will walk normally. Where he
Alright,
has no
guys.
beef.
enter the town hall, and again, it's very quiet. You see a relatively well-dressed man, kind of scurrying around. They're trying to kind of spruce up the place a little bit for tonight's Funky Bunch Bash. They're getting ready for the Duke, and he seems to be the most well-dressed man in the town hall. He's kind of got these noble-esque kind of robes on him. Appears to be in his like mid-50s, human.
Excuse me, sir. Are you
Huh.
you the mayor of this town?
Who's asking?
I am.
Are you with the company that's patrolling the town?
Nope. No company would employ me. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, since they came yesterday, they've done nothing but harass me. I barely have time to prepare for the night's Funky Bunch Bash.
Sounds about right.
Oh, my name is Mayor Clerk. You are?
I am Arthur.
And your friends?
they can speak for themselves.
But like you usually do like a whole intro and stuff. Like,
Ruma's
why are you
waiting to
gonna make
introduce
me to?
himself last.
I'm Darby. Whatever.
My name's Sentinel. You know, champion of the people. You know, your favorite chicken boy, aka you know the big
AKA
cluck.
Slim Chicky.
Yeah, Chicky Nug Nug. You know, as we're known on the streets.
Oh, man. Please release a mixtape under the name Chicky Nug Nug. That is a great SoundCloud name.
Jamie just kind of just nods and
Dr. Watts.
kind of waves.
Dr. Watts.
If then enough of an awkward silence goes, Ruma will just introduce Darby and then himself and go, "This is Darby. I am
Okay.
Ruma. We hear you have a quest."
Okay, I'm not gonna question you. You can do your thing.
Oh, okay. Yes, well, if you're looking to help, the Duke has put out some bounties. A lot of creatures and whatnot, you know, threatening the village,
Anything to get us out of the
causing
town.
bodily harm. I remember you five. You came with the farmer boy, Boris, the other night to challenge the Duke to a dance-off, didn't you?
Sure did.
That was us, yeah.
I've never seen the Duke so pissed before. I thought he was going to kill all of us.
Well, fair enough. That
Well, it's
typically is
Darby's
the reaction
fault.
to most of us.
What? Look, just because I am the dance champion of the night doesn't mean it's my fault.
Oh
Sentinel.
goodness.
Did,
You said it.
Hey, the Duke bestowed the title upon me. I might as well flaunt what weight I
He had
have.
an existential crisis because of you.
Yeah, well, you know, I have that effect on people.
But in fairness, Sentinel, if we were to track everyone that we've ever fought, that like most of them have had existential
Yeah.
crises during or after or before that battle.
Yeah,
So
I don't know if you know, Sentinel, when people lose their entire fortunes in a single hand of cards, they tend to have an existential crisis of what their life is becoming.
Yeah. Maybe that's something we should add to the list in the Zafar in some sort of post-fight therapy group. Maybe they can all
I'm sure
gather.
Dr. Jamie Watts would love to talk to anybody having an existential crisis. He's really good in those situations.
Licensed therapist over there.
He himself has admitted he doesn't have the best bedside manner. But
Ruma will cut off their side chatter and hold his hand out and just say, "The bounties, please."
Do have a question, is Duke? Since you became the dance champion of the night, is he simmered down a little bit? It was, you have to understand, I've been mayor of this town for 30 years. Under his reign, during his less dance-induced tyranny, it was scary. We don't want to go back to that. Is he gonna go back to that?
I'm sorry to tell you, but the Duke is dead.
What?
He,
Wait, what?
he's a vampire. He's always been dead. He's fine.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, he's an undead.
You almost gave me heart kapuppins.
He's definitely gonna take a day or two.
You know what, Eric? Fuck you.
That was good. I'm not gonna.
like we all missed a major plot point.
The moment you fired, I was like, "Oh, we're just gonna lie to him." Okay, and then you said he's always been dead. He's a vampire. I was like, "No, that
A
makes
whole
sense."
flashback where Arthur, in the middle of the night, went out and
Killed him.
Yeah, we're just
Stake in
secretly
the
just typing messages to Ethan. The secret mission.
I would
we
like to
had.
stake him in the heart. 19.
Flashback scene.
Flashback scene.
No.
Arthur wakes up, sneaks to the mansion, kills the Duke, kills Boris, goes to Mila, pretends to be Boris. Magic happens.
He's probably gonna take a day or two, and then I'm sure he'll be back to his dance craze.
Oh, I'm both glad and still immensely worried about that. Anyways, the bounties here. There are these sort of lion-esque, wolf-esque creatures that have been stalking the woods. They've been attacking travelers. They've been attacking our citizens. We need them killed.
Sure.
Any
And the Duke
chance-
has offered 25 gold pieces a head.
Okay.
Any chance Ruma can discern what creature he's talking about based on the description there?
Are you proficient in nature?
I
No, I have a -2.
Then give me a roll.
I am also not
It's a
crooked.
big no.
Let's go, babe. Oh, hey, 18. I got a 20.
Hey, not
All
bad.
right. They are displacer beasts.
Oh shoot!
I don't
Yes.
know what that is as a
That
player.
is not.
Hold on.
Wow.
It's essentially a Black Panther with 2 large black tentacles on its back. They're badass.
Spicy.
Fail?
Cool.
They're in the woods behind the Westmire Inn.
They're all around. You can find. I mean, there's a lot of them. Believe we've tracked possibly 30.
Holy.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, man, I don't think we're gonna be killing all 30 of them.
Well, we're just looking to thin the herd a little bit, maybe 4 or 5.
We'll see.
To bring
what
them down a little
happens.
bit.
Sounds more like us. 4 or 5 sounds good.
I mean, we're gonna be traveling in the woods today probably, so if we come across any, we'll be sure to take them out.
They're kind of the type of creature that you kill one and you happen to see 4 more a few days later. It's getting a little obnoxious.
Oh, well, I guess we'll do what we can about it.
The Duke thought to teach them all how to dance, but
Of
when he
course he
attempted
did.
to communicate one of them, it bit him in the hand, and he picked it up and tore its head straight from its neck.
Well, I'm glad he didn't decide to do that to us when
Yeah.
we went against
Especially
him.
me, after beating him in a dance competition, that would be very awkward.
Alright, that's all I have. I must make sure that this place is spruced up and ready to go, or else I don't wish to incur his wrath any further.
Best of luck.
Yeah, have fun with that, I guess.
Best of luck to you. Oh, and when you're done with the bounties, you can return them right to me, and I will be able to pay you out.
Okay.
Perfect. Do you need like heads? What do you want? As proof.
One of their tentacles should be good. We like to turn them into lights that we hang up around the town hall, and then they burst magical and they light up the entire area. It's actually a really beautiful sight, but they rot very quickly.
Not very sustainable, but
Fair
you
enough.
do you.
Thank you.
So,
All right.
okay,
Is there anywhere else we wanted to go before we try to check out that hag or some displacer beasts, gentlemen?
I don't remember what else we have to do.
Well, I just know that on the mini map here, there's named locations.
Well, there's
called
Hungry
the
Dolphin,
Hungry
which is a
Dolphin
restaurant,
and the
and
Iron
then-
Slab. So didn't know
Don't
if we
remember
wanted
the
to check
Iron
those
Slab.
out, or if we just want to go do something else. We can always go back to those later.
We have 3 days here, so.
I say hag time. Let's hag it
Day
out.
1 being
Hag it out.
hags and displacer beasts is probably a good day.
Alright, you guys would like to head south into the woods.
Is that where Ruma
Wood.
wants to go?
Well, Ruma find killing some hags? Or Ahab?
Ruma will just begrudgingly follow. Hesitant to help these people.
What a nice guy.
Yeah, what a outstanding
Don't get me
citizen.
wrong. Ruma loves helping people. He hates helping people that admire an undead person.
In fairness, I don't know how much they're really admiring him so much as, just kind of living with the fact that he is a vampire and will murder them in the middle of the night if they choose not to be.
Not to
Yeah,
love
That
the
seems pretty
beaches.
nice.
Ruma's not a fan of the Bee Gees.
Ruma likes the Bee Gees. He likes the boogie. He just doesn't like undead.
Understandable.
This whole time he's been a little bit peeved.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, well, when-
The quest that introduces Ruma is the one that his character just can't be part of.
You just can't. He
All
can't
right.
even. He's just one of those girls who can't even.
Yep.
he just
So you guys
can't-
are going towards the hag, or you're gonna attempt to locate the hag?
Yes, we are
Yeah,
into
well-
the woods.
All right. I need a survival check from one of you to
Ooh.
track the cave.
Ooh.
I have a
Take your
plus
pick.
3.
Plus 2.
I have a +1.
1. That's a 1 for me, dog.
Alright.
What's
Ruma.
Jamie at? I imagine Jamie's isn't that high.
It's a wisdom skill, right?
Yeah.
Survival.
Yeah,
Can I-
is a
probably not
plus,
super crazy.
+2 for Dr. Watts.
Alright.
Excuse me. Can I perform the help action with Ruma or no?
You may not. It will just be his roll.
Alright, here
You
we go.
may not.
Was
Was the
13.
Thanks a
most
lot.
polite no I've ever heard.
I got a 13.
A 13? While you wander in the woods, you come across the displacer beasts.
Oh boy.
It's okay. We need to kill a couple of them anyway.
Whoa!
Whoa! And there's
And-
trees!
tree.
Which, if everyone wants to
Please.
heal themselves, because they are still
Oh, yep.
janked up from the battle.
HP is
Right.
correct.
Do we get to
Where
dance
am
against the
I?
Displacer Beasts too? We
Yes,
just
drop
this is
that.
also a dance battle against the Displacer Beasts. Let me get the music going real quick.
we all drop our weapons and start to dance. These things just maul us to death.
Just murder you. That would be an amazing D&D campaign. Nothing is combat; it's all dancing.
I can see it. I'm sure it's already happened.
I would like
I
to
don't
deal
know.
16 boogie damage to the
I-
Displacer Beast.
I
It's
would
immune to
love-
boogie damage, it doesn't care.
It's just
I love.
Scott Pilgrim
Yeah?
campaign.
Yeah,
It's just
actually, that would be. Literally the first
Instead
Scott
of-
Pilgrim battle.
music battles.
No
And
vegan
the
power,
battle.
no vegan diet, no vegan powers.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would love if someone out there could tell me if they have seen another campaign or been a part of another campaign in which the party disco danced against a vampire that was obsessed with the Bee Gees.
Bee
If
Gees.
something like that is a real thing in someone else's D&D campaign, please reach out and tell us your story because I want
Put
to
it in a
know
comment on the
We
VOD.
got it.
badly.
And then we can
Should
be
I roll
Email
an
Brendan
initiative?
your life story.
All of a sudden, Brennan's gonna get all these comments about how there's a subreddit for BG Vampire D&D games.
That would be great, actually.
R
if someone made
slash
us something.
Disco Vampire. 5e. Disco Vampire 5e.
Yeah.
All right. Why doesn't everyone give me an initiative roll?
This is gonna be a
Initiate.
struggle.
Initiative. Wow, that is the second nat 20 I've rolled on initiative.
Look at you go.
Well, yeah, it must be nice.
Wowee.
Yeah, I rolled a big
Wah,
fat 2.
wah, woo, wah.
I got 10% of that roll. Great.
Oh, my rolls for these poor Displacer Beasts are just straight
Trash.
booty. Just straight booty.
Oh my god, I'm faster than some of them? How did that happen?
Well, also straight booty for Dr. Watts, too.
Yeah, well, it's okay. We kind of want him to
Everybody,
be
You're
this
here
is what we
to be
call a
last.
combat
Yeah.
encounter where the DM rolls like crap.
Yes,
Yes.
finally.
Alright.
You have the last like 7 whole.
I know.
Are you nat 20?
know.
That's like
games.
4 times with the
You've been
dude.
nat
I've been
20
rolling hot to
Right.
trot. Okay, Arthur, go ahead.
All right, Arthur is going
Oh, my
to.
music didn't change. One sec, let me change the music.
Arthur is going to.
Disappear.
Hmm.
There we go. Turn
All
that
right.
down a little
I
bit.
guess we're gonna start at distance. So Arthur's going to do steady aim and not move. Whip out one of his pistols and he's gonna take a shot at this Displacer Beast here at advantage.
Which one?
This one here on the
top
left, top left.
Okay. Due to their displacement ability, it will actually be at normal because
Okay.
they
Kind of
they
phase
have a
it
magical
now.
they have like a magical illusion here.
Yep. Figured. That is a 19 plus
That'll-
8 is gonna be 27.
That'll hit.
Okay. And that's gonna be sneak attack. Oh no, I didn't have advantage, so it won't be sneak attack then, right?
No, because
No,
your
Because
racket
you
shot
have to be within
I
5
believe
feet
it's
for your
5 feet.
ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 5 feet, right? So I just was saying because I didn't have advantage for my
It'll just be a
correct.
normal hit.
the aim. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. That is a 13 damage from the pistol.
Not bad.
It will take 13 damage. One thing you do notice though, that as these creatures like have this like crazy like illusion thing that kind of makes them appear like they're phasing, the moment Arthur shoots this one, that stops.
Okay.
Anything else for you, Arthur?
I am going to. So that was bonus action not to move. I don't have any more movement, and I took my action to shoot. So
Good
that
shot.
is my turn.
Sentinel.
Here I go.
Little loud.
We're gonna go.
The background music is actually the background.
Right over here. And we're actually gonna go. That's 40, 45. 45.
You are under. Okay, so you kind of went under that tree.
Yeah.
All right.
And then I will do some smackaroonies.
Do some smackaroonies.
Those were great ones. The 17.
A 17 will hit it. Did you roll at disadvantage as well?
Oh, so that would have been just regularly. So let me
Yes.
roll just one. That is 15.
That'll hit still.
Okay. And then I will roll for my second one. And that is a 25.
Nice.
That'll hit.
Nice hit.
I'm raging. Also, I'm raging, everyone.
Rage.
I was about to
Before I
ask, are you
forget.
going to raids, or are you just gonna...
People need to keep track of me, please. I am a little child.
We'll attempt to help.
We have our Sentinel checklist. Sentinel, did you rage? Did you attack? Did you move?
Did you reckless? Are you
I-
adding your
Yes, you
rage bonus?
reckless.
I think this is my boring one, if I remember right. We'll see.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
no!
really interesting.
Aha! My blue sapphires, they start swirling around me, and I have kind of a blue aura around me as they swirl quickly. And then I rolled 17 for both of them.
Those will hit.
No, the damage.
For both hits combined are 2 17s.
2 17s.
Dang.
Dang, Sentinel.
That's some
Big
good
boy
damage.
damage.
I rolled 2 11s.
Also, his displacement thing kind of stops again. What else for you, if anything?
That is it.
Alrighty, so the first one's gonna go this one. It's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and it's gonna attack Ruma.
Not
Do it.
No.
It's gonna make 2 attacks with its tentacles. That is going to be a fat 14.
No.
Super niece.
22.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Alright, so first you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage and 1 point of piercing damage.
Okay.
Interesting mix of damage.
And that is going to be his turn. It'll be your turn, Ruma.
All right. Ruma is going to bonus action cast Hunter's Mark on the one that just hit him.
Okay.
And then he is going to smack it with his hammer.
Smack it with your hammer.
All right. First attack will be a 26 to hit
Yup.
for...
Was that a disadvantage?
No.
Roll one more for me and take the lower.
Damn it. I got a nat 20 on the second roll.
No.
27 it is, though.
Still a 26, though.
Or 26, yeah.
All right. Hold on. I got to get rid of the nat 20 damage. Ignore that damage roll. All right. I had 1 damage roll. Can I get it back?
It might be on others, the rolls. I don't remember if they have that.
I just accidentally left my character. You know, I'm just going to reroll damage.
Okay.
How bad could it be? That'll be 12 plus... Oh, 6. 18 points of damage. Bludgeoning.
It takes 18 bludgeoning.
Then I'll attack it again. For disadvantage, that is going to be an 11.
Not disadvantage this time. With the first hit, the illusion stopped.
The first
Oh,
one
okay.
was a 16.
Then 16.
That'll hit.
Awesome. So then he will do 12 plus 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Not bad.
It'll take 15 points of bludgeoning damage. What else for you, Ruma?
Ruma will maneuver his way around to the backside of this displacer?
Displacer beast.
Displacer beast. And then he will end his turn there.
Alright, so this one's gonna go. It's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's gonna attack you twice, Ruma.
Do it.
That is gonna be a 20. What do they have here? It's like a 24 or 26. 24?
That'll do it.
Yeah.
And the second attack is a 17.
That'll miss.
Alright, that's gonna be 8 bludgeoning and 3 piercing damage.
Gotcha.
And then this one's gonna go. It's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's gonna attack you, Arthur, twice. 22.
That hits.
And ooh, that was really bad. That was a 9.
That misses.
Oh wow, that's max damage. That is going to be what's there plus 10 bludgeoning and 6 piercing.
I am going to use uncanny dodge as my reaction to have that to 8.
Okay.
So it's
What?
16 total.
Give me a read on uncanny dodge there, real quick.
Yep, sure. When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
Okay. I just
Yep.
wanted to make sure it wasn't just one damage type.
No,
But
it's
you're
the
right.
whole hit.
Right. Yep.
Yep. Pull hit. Pull hit. All right, Darby.
Okay. Screw it, why not? We will toss the bouncer down in between these two. It'll be despair form as per usual.
Okay.
Pull up the stat block for him that I set up. Make it a little bit bigger. Alright. So that's my action. I'm going to kind of just back up like 20 feet while I'm at it. And we'll go 5. And then I will tell the bouncer to pet the pretty kitties, I guess. And he will go for the one on the left here.
Okay. These will not be at disadvantage.
That is a 26
That hits.
on the first hit. 4 plus 7, 12 cold damage on the first punch.
It takes 12 cold damage.
And then the second punch, that is an 18 to hit
Hits.
for 10 cold.
It is still purring.
And he will stay there. And as a reminder, anything that starts within 5 feet of him will lose 20 feet of movement.
All right. It's going to be this one's turn. It's going to attack you, Sentinel.
Hit me.
Stop trying to hit me.
14. 14.
That does not hit.
Let's go.
17.
That does not hit.
Let's
Both
go.
of his tentacles miss, Sentinel. You do dip, duck, dodge, dive, and dodge.
Heck yeah.
Oh, dodged twice.
All right, Dr. Watts is going to go, and he's going to go up to the one right here, and he is going to he's going to use Booming Blade on it.
Nice.
Dr. Watts misses.
Wah-wah.
I rolled a 5.
Feels bad.
Love to see it.
And that'll be... Actually, you know what? I will, because I'll have him disengage and go back, yeah. So, we've got this one. Gonna go 5. Oops. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It'll attack Ruma.
Ooh,
So attack.
That is 21.
that ties.
Full hit.
And that's a 19.
That misses.
Miss.
All right, 8. So 8 bludgeoning, 1 piercing.
Ouch.
Arthur.
All right, Arthur's going to bonus action disengage. Move 5, 10. He is going to strike at this one here
Okay.
with his scimitar, which is a 12 to hit, which is going to miss. I assume, right?
Yes, that will
12
miss. That will
misses.
miss.
All right, and then he's going to continue on with. Oh wait, no, I can't. Rock and Sadashi only works if you hit them, correct? I believe
Yep, and you've
so.
used your bonus action.
Yeah.
But
No.
technically, you've disengaged, so you're still disengaged.
Yeah, so
You're
you're still
okay.
disengaging,
All right,
yeah.
all right. So
Yes.
that's
So you can keep moving.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Because disengage is the whole turn.
Sentinel.
All right. We are going to do some more whacking. That is a 19.
A 19 will hit.
Nice hit.
The one did you roll at disadvantage? The one you got its illusion back.
No, I did not.
Disadvantage for me then.
Unless you reckless, then it would be this.
Yeah, it's normal.
Okay,
Uh,
so if you reckless, then it'd be normal. So your 19 stands.
well, no, because I rolled 2, so I needed to
Okay.
just roll 1. That's
Oh, that's fair.
17.
Still hits.
Okay.
Nice.
And then throw that. That is a 18.
Also hits.
Okay. Ooh. For the first one, 13
13
damage.
Okay.
And the second one, I hit for 7.
All right. Kitty's still purring.
And then I will
And its illusion goes down, right?
Yes, its illusion goes down. It
We'll
will get
run
an
over
opportunity
here.
of attack against you.
hit me.
I
Oh,
just
yeah.
chucked my die.
You have the thing up.
21.
That hits.
8 bludgeoning, 2 piercing. So 1 piercing and 4 bludgeoning.
He's about to take some damage.
And then
Yep.
takes 2 force damage back.
Takes 2 force damage.
Love to see it.
Is that your turn, Sentinel?
That's my turn.
All right. This one's going to go, and it's just going to keep dog piling on Ruma, or kitty piling on Ruma. That is a 15.
Miss.
25.
That'll hit.
So hard to hit him.
That is going to be 10 bludgeoning, 3 piercing.
Wowee.
Ouch.
Ruma.
Ooh.
Also,
Oh.
his illusion comes back.
I'll be fine. I'm gonna attack the one that just hit me twice.
Okay, go ahead.
The disadvantage. 'cause its
Disadvantage for the
illusion's
first swing.
Lowest is a non-natural 20.
That hits.
Alright, then you
All
are
right.
good to do it neutral on the second.
Or 10 plus. Oh, nice. 16 damage.
Unless it's dead.
Takes 16 damage. It's not dead.
And its illusion is gone, right?
Yes.
Yep.
So
Okay.
this
So
is
you're good to
normal.
roll
Regular
neutral.
strike.
Second hit, 23 to hit for.
Yep.
Oh, that was poopy damage.
I hate when
Only 8 points of damage.
Ooh.
only 8. All right, takes 8 points of damage.
And that'll
Anything
do it
else
for
for you?
Ruma.
All right. So this one right here is going to go for Sentinel.
hit me.
An 11
That does not hit.
and a 20, non-natural.
That hits.
Wow, okay. So that's 10 bludgeoning, so 5 bludgeoning and 2 piercing.
Then
His turn.
4 force damage back.
All right, he'll take 4 force damage back. And then this one will gain his illusion back right here. Actually, you did force damage to him. His illusion.
I did not do
will
force
drop.
damage. I did cold damage.
What?
I didn't do force damage to this one.
I
You
did.
No,
did cold damage.
Sentinel did force damage to this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one is going to attack Darby's bouncer.
Alright. What is his AC?
That is 15.
That is exactly the AC.
All right, and the second attack is also a 15.
Well, they'll both hit.
Alrighty, let's see what we got here. So for the first hit, we've got 7 bludgeoning, 2 piercing. Second hit, you've got 9 bludgeoning, 2 piercing.
Okay. Bouncer's looking fine. A little beat up.
And Darby's up.
Alright. I will start my turn, now that I'm free to use my action as I see fit, by hucking some cards.
Alright.
I will huck. I'll huck the first card at the one next to Ruma since its illusion is already down,
Okay.
making my life a little bit easier. That is a 25.
That hits.
11 force.
Takes 11 force.
Oh, jeez. I'll huck a second card.
Okay.
That is 19 to hit,
Hits.
or 8 more force damage.
8 more force damage. Not looking pretty.
Alright, I will tell the bouncer to finish it off, or I'll yell Big D to finish it off.
Big D.
Big D. Big D kits. And, ooh, not too great on that first hit, was it? I believe that still hits, though. That's a 15
That'll hit.
Nice.
for, oh god, plus 7 is 16 cold damage.
Your big D kips blasts it right
Hey.
across the face and uppercuts it and kills the first
You
of
gonna
the 5
you gonna put
displacers.
that on the kill count under Darian?
I am not. The bouncer is mine. Just because he has D-Kips written on him doesn't mean he is Darian. And then he will punch the one to his left.
Okay,
which
go ahead.
Should be
It is a disadvantage.
Yep. Don't suck. Okay, actually, not terrible. That is a 19.
That hits.
And that'll be 9 plus 7 for another 16 cold damage.
Take 16 cold damage. It's still
Square
on its
in the
feet, though.
jaw. And that is all he will do. All three, or the two around him, have 20.
Sweet
reduced
shit
movement.
music.
All right, this one's going to go. It's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and it's going to attack Jamie at 10 feet with its tentacles.
Dang, they got range.
Yep.
That's,
What
that,
is
that is
that?
much
Let's
scarier.
see. That will miss, and that'll hit.
Unfortunate.
Max damage on Dr. Watts for 16 damage, 10 of it being bludgeoning,
Dang,
6 of it
Six
being
piercing.
piercing.
big hit.
Dr. Watts is gonna go. He's kind of beat up, but he's gonna. Ooh, he's in a weird spot right now. He's gonna go. He's gonna disengage. And go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to cast Cure Wounds on Naruma. Is that it?
Actually, no, yeah, he should be fine. Because Nurse would be there.
Oh no, Cure Wounds. Oh yes, because I always forget about Nurse.
Yeah. Which Nurse should technically have a token as well.
You.
'Cause
Yeah,
Nurse is a physical entity.
Yeah, I won't worry about it right now. But yeah, Nurse. So that'll be a D8 plus 4. For 11 points to you, Ruma.
I've used the homunculus before. They're very fun, but they are. There's a lot to manage with them.
And that is his turn. This one is going to attack the bouncer.
He can try.
16,
That hits.
15.
Highest, that hits. Okay, his AC
All
only gets
right.
better as I
Max
get higher
damage
level
on the
spell
first one, 10 bludgeoning, 6 piercing.
slots.
And then
Might
the
go
other
down.
one is 7 bludgeoning, 1 piercing.
Oh my god, the bouncer is still up. Let's go.
Arthur.
5, 10, 15, 20. Scimitar strike.
Go ahead.
That's
Oh my
18 to hit.
Hits.
What
All
does it
right.
hit?
That is.
Oh yeah, do you have resistance anything? You have resistance.
21 damage for that first strike.
Takes 21 damage.
All right, second strike with the scimitar.
All right.
That is a 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
Nice. It's just gonna be the one, and it's 5 damage.
All right. Kitty's not looking good.
All right, I'm gonna go back. So I did. What did I get? 5, 10, 15, 20 to get there. So we're gonna do 20, 25 to remove. All right, that's it. Turn.
Sentinel.
Alrighty. Here I go again. That is a 15.
That'll hit.
And the second one,
Things are like kind of beefy.
Yeah, they're very beefy.
A little bit beefy.
23.
Both hit.
Thankfully, it seems like their AC is pretty low. They're just sponges.
Well, and the ability that they have to phase makes it more difficult to hit them too. So
It definitely helps. Add some artificial HP in there.
19 and 16.
Nice.
Ooh,
Take
big
19 and
hits.
16. Big hit, Sentinel.
Oh, doing some work.
Anything else for you?
And I will run to the next one.
All right, it'll take the opportune.
Actually, let's just try something. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
You're taking 3 opportunities of attack. We'll start right to left. First one.
Interesting.
That is 22.
That hits.
I mean, I get it, but interesting choice.
It's going to be 6, so 3, and then you can't go below 1, so 3 and 1. Next one. That is a 23.
That hits.
That's going to be 4 and 2. Halved already. And the next one is an 11.
That misses.
Alright, so what are the
So-
damages on our lovely displacers?
The first one takes 8 damage.
Just 1 damage or 8?
One.
Hey,
A
1
singular
damage.
A
Okay.
singular little prick, and then the second one takes 3 damage.
Okay.
And you also disrupt his illusion.
Nice.
Anything else for you?
That's it.
Roomba.
Uma. Alright, Ruma is going to bonus action move his Hunter's Mark to this one. And then smack it twice.
Smackety doodah, smackety dee.
24
That hits.
for 12 points of damage, and I'll attack again. Ooh,
Okay.
a 14 to hit.
That will hit.
Oh wow. Okay. Sweet. For much better, 17 points of damage.
Kitty's not looking great.
Yeah, I'll do it for Ruma.
Alright, this one's gonna go. It will get its illusion back. And it is going to attack you, Ruma, twice. A
No.
13 definitely isn't gonna hit you. And the 9 isn't gonna hit you.
Okay, well.
Blocking those blows.
And
The
this
real
one's
thing.
here. This one's going to finish off the bouncer.
He can
He's gonna
try.
try.
Non-natural 20.
Yeah, he's gonna finish off the bouncer, all right.
That's going to be 5 piercing and 5 bludgeoning.
All right. Bouncer is down, but the movement reduction is still in place until the end of this turn. So it's on the start of the turn that he gets.
5, 10. And it's pissed that you whacked at it, Arthur, so he's going for
Sure.
you.
Makes sense to me.
And poor
Non-natural
Daring.
20 again.
It hits.
He
10 bludgeoning, 2 piercing.
Okay.
And it's
I-
Darby's turn.
I will use Uncanny Dodge to reduce that to half for 6.
Okay.
I'm going to come up 30 feet over to here. And I no longer need the bouncer thing up. And I will just huck some cards.
Okay.
I will throw one at the beast right next to us. The one that's between everyone.
Okay. This one right here.
Between Arthur and Sentinel.
Oh, technically his illusion's back too.
Oh,
because it was
yes,
his
yes,
turn.
yes. Okay. I think that'll still hit. That's a 15
That'll hit.
for 11 force.
You cut its throat, it dies.
Hey,
Nice.
let's go. Another ace of spades. Locking down more kills. Oh, yes. No, we're good, actually. Never mind. Okay. And then I guess I will throw at the one down here for the second
ahead.
toss. Which that one, I don't know if that one has its illusion up or not.
Its illusion's down.
That will miss. That's a nat 1.
That will miss.
It's okay, the damage will kind of suck anyways. That's movement, that's action, and I'm not going to take any bonus action. I don't really have many
Alright.
of them anyways.
This one gains its illusion back. It's going 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's attacking Dr. Watts. It will miss him with the first attack. Miss him with the second attack.
Love to see it.
Dr. Watts is gonna go, and we're gonna he's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He have more than 30 feet. He does.
Yeah, he gets like 40.
He will take an opportunity of attack, and the thing rolls a 2 and misses him. And then he's going to attack this one right here with his dagger, and he will hit it with a 13. And that is going to be 1d4, but also sneak attack. So
He has an ally next to him.
that's 3 sneak attack damage, so not very good.
Yeah, well, you know.
All right, he does 7 piercing and 3 sneak attack for a total of 10. The cat's not looking good, but it is unfortunately still alive. And then this one up here is gonna go. It gains its illusion. It attacks Ruma twice. 21,
Ties.
That's a hit.
25.
He
Super hits.
Alrighty, Spidey's first hit. 9 bludgeoning, 4 piercing. Second hit, 10 bludgeoning, 3 piercing.
ouch.
That's a big hit.
And we'll move back to Arthur Wake.
Arthur is going to bonus action steady aim and take a pistol shot at this one here.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
actually, you know what? It still has its illusion up, doesn't it? Never mind.
Yes.
I'm taking that back then. So I'm actually going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Take
Okay.
a swipe at this one.
Go
It's a
ahead.
disadvantage, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I think all of them have their illusions up currently.
That's a 10 to hit.
That'll miss.
All right, second swipe. That's another 10. I rolled two
Oh,
Two misses.
Fortunate.
All right, that's my turn. That's all I can do.
Sentinel.
Alrighty. We're gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then we're gonna take some swiperoonies.
Those are you recklessing?
I'm recklessing.
All right, those are normal for you.
Normal.
Fireworks are
in
going
the
off.
background, yeah.
I was gonna try to rotate the camera so stream could see, but it's not working.
Okay, no, we can see now.
Ooh!
There we go.
23.
Hits.
And then the second one.
Not at disadvantage then.
Not at disadvantage now.
Oh,
So it'll be advantage because you're recklessing.
yes.
Just take the higher of the two.
25.
Hey!
Both hit.
Nice. Probably need to.
Low damage though.
Okay, we've been doing a lot of damage here.
12
12. Okay.
and 10.
So 22 damage. Takes it.
And then what? I was here 5,
You did like 30, I think.
15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45.
All right, they'll both get opportunities. The
Okay, that is a
first one is
reaction.
going to be a 24.
That hit.
That is going to be a I can't math right now. 9 and 2 piercing, so 4 and 1. Technically, I should be rolling at advantage because they're attacking you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just perpetually advantage
15.
against that.
15 was this one's.
That misses.
All right, so just this one takes the DiMaggio.
A damage.
Oh,
A single, one little tiny damage.
Boom damage. Is that all set for you, Sentinel?
That's it.
Ruma.
Ruma. Alright, Ruma.
I heard a
will-
Roomba.
I heard a Ruma. Can you lay on hands yourself?
Yes.
Yes.
You can, yes.
Alright.
You can. In
Ruma's
fact,
going
lay
to
down.
Trust yourself.
He's going to use his entire lay on hands pool on himself for
Okay.
35 HP.
Okay. Is that a bonus action or an action? I
That
don't
is
know.
an
That
action.
is an action.
Action, okay.
Lay on hands
So,
is an action.
and I don't think there's a bonus action that I want to take.
I don't know if there is a bonus action. Okay. Instead of like casting a spell.
That'll do it for Ruma.
All right. This one's gonna go, and it's gonna keep nomming on you, Ruma. 9.
No.
That is a natural 20.
Yes.
We allow that.
All right. To start off, you are going to take 15 points of bludgeoning and 4 points of piercing.
Like half of the pool gone already.
Thank God you had it.
Yeah.
And that will be its turn, Darby.
Alright, well. Darby will move another 30 feet upwards. And I will continue huck cards. Start with this one, since its illusion's down.
Okay, go ahead.
First card! That is a 16
Hits.
for 7 force.
Take 7 force.
Second card! Ooh, that's way better. That's a 26.
That hits.
And that is 10 force damage.
Takes 10. The displacer piece are not looking super hot right now.
Oh boy. Alright.
Anything else for you?
Not that I have any bonus actions that I care to use.
All right, this displacer piece is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and it will attack you with its 10 feet of range.
They got big movement.
22.
That hits.
Second attack, 20, not natural.
That still hits.
Bad damage for him. You are going to take 14 bludgeoning and 2 piercing.
Good thing I'm not concentrating on anything.
All right, Dr. Watts is going to go. He's going to take another stab at this displacer beast next to him. He will hit. And Dr. Watts rolls a 6 plus an 8 for 14, and he stabs and kills the displacer beast.
Nice.
Let's go.
That'll be his turn. And this one's going to attack you, Arthur.
Yep.
12.
Miss.
23.
Hits.
Bad damage again. 6 bludgeoning, 1 piercing.
Okay. That's gonna be 7. Hellish Rebuke.
All right.
I need a
Honestly?
dexterity saving throw.
Dex.
Yes, Dex. Dex of 13.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
17.
It hits. Or it succeeds. Sorry, not hits.
It always hits. So.
Yeah.
It'll take half.
Yep. So it's gonna be.
Unless they have like the dodge thing where they don't take any damage.
That's gonna be 10, 22 damage. So half of that would be 11.
Actually, it takes no damage due to its avoidance ability.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yep.
Anything else for you, Arthur?
That was just my
Which,
reaction.
now
that
it's
was
your
a
turn.
reaction, yeah.
And now
Alright.
it's your turn.
Did it get its thing back, phase ability back?
Yes, it did. Its
Okay.
illusion is back.
All right, so I'm going to use a bonus action to make this a straight roll.
Yep.
To do steady aim with my scimitar. That is a 21 to hit.
Let's go.
And
Yes,
is
that hits.
1, 2,
Ugh, sorry.
5, 6, 4, 8, 14, 20, 23, 28 damage.
Takes 28 damage. Not looking pretty.
And
Jesus,
that is
still up.
bonus action attack, and I can't move, so I'm done. It's my turn.
Sentinel.
Take it out, Sentinel.
And its phase ability's gone.
Yes.
And its
Yay.
phase ability's gone.
But you can take it down. I hope.
That is a 19.
That hits. I would tell you, Sentinel, just try your first attack on this.
Okay. That is a 16 damage.
That's why you just did your first attack on it, Sentinel. You bash his head in with your beak axe.
Let's
Nice.
go.
Yay.
That was 5 movement.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Nice.
45, I'll get in the way.
Hey! Not that it really matters since it has
Exactly.
10 foot, but.
That's a net 20.
That hits.
Hey! I do appreciate you
Sentinel.
standing in the way.
Okay. That is 20 damage.
It is still alive, but barely.
Oh, that was a good hit.
And I should have. Well, I already did it. Never mind. I could have stepped away.
That's all right. Ruma, you're next.
Okay, Ruma needs some padding.
And what?
It's your
You're
turn.
next.
Some padding.
On your kill count, you only have 4 kills as Ruma.
Oh, well, I'm not getting a kill here because I have to move 30 feet and then use my action to dash. And That's
Oh,
about all I can do. Room is not fast.
Darby then.
And Sentinel hit it, so it doesn't have its illusion.
It does not.
So I'm fucking cards! And I'm not at disadvantage because it's not within 5 feet from me.
Nice.
That is a 21 to hit
That hits.
on the first card
Nice.
for 10 force.
That kills it.
Let's go!
Nice.
Chuck a card right into its forehead. The final of the 5 displacer beasts dies, giving you 25 gold apiece when you harvest them.
Nice.
A relatively anticlimactic way to end the session, but you will continue your
Yeah.
way onto the Hag's Cave, where we will pick up not next week,
But the
but in
week
2
after.
weeks.
Yes.
And until
Yeah.
then, enjoy, if you live in the US of A, enjoy the upcoming holiday, and we will see you soon.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Take care,
Alright,
everyone.
chat. I'm gonna go
We
watch
will.
fireworks because they look really sick.
But they do.
They have
so-
heart-shaped ones.
That's
Ooh.
They're like-
cool.
Yeah,
You
really
don't see that one
cool.
very often.
Really cool.